Hello, everyone, and welcome to the new year of scheduled conflicts.
We're back.
We're back, baby.
Oh
We're back.
my god. It has been 2 long weeks of not being able to play this game, and I have been looking forward to this so much.
Oh,
A
TJ's
whole
been
year's
vibrating.
difference.
TJ's been vibrating. I've been just on the floor in a fetal position, crying. And Gert has just basically been the guy like bringing pizza in and just like wondering what the fuck just happened.
Yeah, and I'm Chevy Chase who got shot in, Community.
So I know
It's that
been,
episode.
I know it's been a little while, but do y'all remember what happened last time?
Carnival! Hooray!
Circus.
A
Circus.
circus.
Yes, lots of fun to be had. Insults and food and fun and merriment. And nothing bad ever happens at the circus.
I slapped an ogre.
Oh, yeah?
I outed Pain to Tora.
Oh, yeah!
You
I
confused the both of us.
I lost an insult contest.
I got a book.
You lost an insult contest to Drana, of all people.
Oh, my God, yeah.
It's only because the dice didn't want to tell the right narrative, gosh.
Yeah.
Oh no,
and-
they told the
like the right
narrative they
narrative to
wanted to.
And during all of this merriment, gameplay, and wonder, you were eventually invited into the grand tent, the main show, and this is way too dramatic. Song.
Dun, 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 dun.
Now we fight to the death.
And now, blood sports. Ooh!
Waffy sitting here. Oh, my favorite one.
Thunderdome, 2-man mentor, 1-man leave. Hooray! That's always a cloud pleaser.
As
Cloud Freezer?
Crowd pleaser.
As the crowds
Okay.
had drawn in and introduced themselves, you had seen examples of what is to come. You've seen the performers do a one-about, giving their grand wave before the main show begins. And it starts off fire. Gores, being in the center of this ring, begins to regale the crowd with a tale. Legends long ago tell the tale of the time before Eos was what we know. It was a land of fire! And on command, the ring of fire in the center raises up. It was a land of tides! And within the center ring he stands upon, the water rises up from the dirt, creating this swirling whirlpool of water around his legs. Of typhoons and tornadoes! As the water begins to swirl, it rises up and creates this vortex of wind and water, the fire just stirring along with it, engulfing Boris as his arms rise up into the air. He states, "It was the age of primordials. But who could possibly tame such a raw form of power? Who could seize this cascade of force? Why, it would be but an act of divine intervention." And from the corner of your eyes, you see this glimmer of light shining from the top of the tent. A sparkling shimmer at first, but it grew and burned and pushed itself into the tent itself like a giant fireball, erupting in this vortex inside the elements of the center ring. As it crashed into the center, a gust of hot air bellowed the tent wide, reaching for any exit. The lights became all snuffed out by the force in the center. There was a long pause. Crowd begins to clamor and become nervous with anticipation, until the familiar voice of the ringmaster breaks the silence. And then there was light! And the light shines bright, bringing with it bright colors and sounds of fireworks that crackle in the air. And thus the show begins. This magical foretelling of the origins of the world, the gods that one by one plucked their very aspects from the world and created what you now see before you. It is boisterous and loud as each part represents their different elements, the storms raging, nature itself sort of growing a plant life from the ground. Tora, give me an Arcana check.
Oh, it's been a while. Do I even have the right sheet up? Yes, I do.
I'm trying my very hardest not to boo at the person that is representing Keen.
Yes.
26.
26.
26.
Everything you've been seeing before you is this massive display of illusory magic and prestidigitation. The warmth of the fake fires and comet feels real. The water almost like a 4D interaction movie.
Oh, like this one that spray at your seats and stuff?
Yeah, it all feels incredibly real, but pushing your eyes past that, you see the magic that is being at play here. It is a densely populated stage of mage rites performing their magics to make sure that every angle is seen in spectacular beauty.
Yeah, Tora is leaning forward in intense interest at this display.
Yeah, they're probably hallucinatory terrain, a lot of this stuff. Just all this fantasy.
When describing the god of storms, vortexes of storms and rain break through. The light of Keen is just these spectacular, dazzling displays of firework explosions and lights just almost blinding the eye at times. When they talk about the god of knowledge, they bring in like hordes of confetti and papers and tomes. How he has granted people the gifts of language and knowledge. When they talk about Aleas, the goddess of nature, they begin to bring out the displays of all the various different animals, the tigers, the bears, the camels, elephants.
Drana is definitely cheering for the animals.
When they mention Gaia, they speak of the many magnificent beasts, and you see displays of manticores, chimeras, kept in a very docile mood. Whether you gather it's from being well fed or very heavily, what's the right word? Pacified through the power of magic. All of this just to sort of give homage and glory to the lives that have been lived, the people who have lived them, and the experiences that everyone gets to experience here and now. This show takes about a good hour, maybe hour and a half to get through all of it. Alafi,
Yes.
While all of this glamour and glare becomes incredibly dazzling to the normal human eye, yours is a little more focused. Your attention is drawn to several different places and not just the stage that stands before you. Across the way, past all the smoke and fire, you see what appears to be a small child who's up in the front with their mother next to them. And you see something strange.
Mm-hmm.
A sort of almost invisible hand sort of materializes on the boy's shoulder. And as it does, you can see their face sort of sink a little bit. Their eyes become glassy vacant.
Across the way,
Essentially,
just to specify, this
Essentially-
side or like way over here?
essentially, you're on this side and you're seeing this from across the way.
Bottom left corner. No,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
that's far. Yeah.
unprompted, you just see this boy sort of slide away from their mother. The mother seems thoroughly distracted by the show as he sort of just like stands up and just begins walking behind the grandstands until they vanish from sight.
That's not good or right.
What's up?
Alafil, speak aloud. Something's up.
Yes, the sky. There's a lot of things that are up.
No, child in danger.
You see Joust's eyes like narrow. He's like, "Where is the child?"
Past the lights. I'm used to it. Sorry.
Stage left or stage right?
Let me think.
Stage right.
I mean,
As Joust thinks about it.
How in danger? Because everything we're seeing is a pretty safe illusion.
Oh yeah, no, the illusions are totally fine. It was like he was possessed just now.
That'll
A
be
ghostly
better.
hand on his
Yeah.
shoulder.
Well, we don't want to cause too much of a scene.
Yeah, you're right.
I
To
suppose
get
we should try
back
to
behind the
split
stage, Gob, what direction would Laffy have to run?
There is a lot between you and the back grandstands where you saw the child walk away from.
Oh,
You-
I don't
you-
doubt it.
You see Joust looks and he's like, "I can get you there in a moment with me, but you have to tell me where it is."
If you and Joust can check and make sure that the kid's all right, then
Before I dash off, do I see any other people with that glassy look nearby as I look behind me?
Make me a perception check.
Oh, that's what I was taking my next level. I was thinking, as the stream is starting, what was I going to take as my feat again? Ah, yes, the skilled feat, so I can actually take perception. Just a flat +5. 9. Not a good start.
9. From all the displays and distractions going on in front of you, it is hard. Like, you caught this once, and that was a fluke. And now that you're like actively looking about it, it's
chaos. Yeah.
it is like this show is built to distract you.
Alafi, I can magically get us on that side without causing too much of a scene, but I need you to point me in the exact direction and be very, 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 very,
Lafiel.
very specific.
Hop behind you and say, just put me between the stands right there on the ground. You four, if
You
you
see
guys
Jack-
don't mind, look around. There might be more people. Look for a glassy look in their eyes. If someone's going to mess with this carnival, I'm going to fucking ruin them.
You see Alafi,
Roger
and you see Joust looking at you, he's like, "Oh no, we're both going."
Okay, sure. Let's go.
Can I make a perception check now that Alafi's warned us?
I would
Yeah.
like to do so as well.
Sure, make
yes.
perception checks.
So as we're
Um,
we're near
look,
the
guys.
front, right, Joust? By the way, we're right near the front by the way? Because I would want to hop on this side real quick, and I'd be like, and then I would like to dimension door and hold on to Laffy. It's like, all right, this is weird, but we are gonna go over to exactly where that is.
14.
All right, 16.
13.
14, 16, 13. All right.
Yeah, I'll hold on to Laffy, and we'll dimension door to exactly where he saw that kid go to. That's definitely within 500 feet. And then I'll do a quick wild magic roll, real quick.
Yeah, it should be easy
Okay.
enough.
Yeah.
With all your perception rolls, your focus is now on these grandstands, making sure that they there's no more glassy-eyed individuals or invisible hands acting up, but everything else seems pretty clear. It seems like this was a very focused target.
Yeah. I didn't get a wild magic, so I would hang on to. This is weird. I've done it once, but we're gonna fall through like space. Okay, so hang on. And then just like kind of grab onto Laffy, and we just like kind of fall back into the air and just right after it was like woo, like Nightcrawler immediate bamf over.
All right.
As we dimension door exactly to where he saw. Just go down.
You both vanish from one grandstand and hop over to the other in an instant as you appear magically out of nowhere. The crowds around you just begin to cheer, just like, hey, hey!
And then I just grab a Laffy and quickly run backstage as quickly as possible.
I like to think you grab yourself, and then I grab me too and just run. I'm like, oh, he grabbed me.
Oh, damn, I meant to say grab Joust and dash.
Yeah, you see,
Go ahead.
All right, gonna tighten this taekwondo belt.
yeah, you see a Laffy, not a Laffy, you see Joust. You see Joust kind of like tip his hat. It's like you get snagged and like try to go, wah. Yeah. So yeah, we'll go that way with him. Yeah.
Right.
And now it's up to you guys to find your ways backstage as well.
I'm sorry, I only got one dimension door a day. That's it. It's like we're in it now, Laffy. Oh boy.
So, as you're all looking into the crowds, what are you all doing?
I'm keeping my eye out for anything that seems sus.
Specific. All right, well done.
Yeah.
Can I look above the stage as if someone's, in the rafters, maybe with a light?
Yeah, any like tightrope walkers, trapeze artists, any acrobats.
Yeah, there are a couple here. We'll just use the rolls that you got. Looking up top, it only appears to be performers. There doesn't seem to be any other shady characters that are hiding up there. You would expect some other person doing magical hand signs or something, but you see none of that. Just... Come on. Here's a note for
Hope
all you.
everyone's happy.
I was gonna say, here's a note for all you DMs out there. Make sure you prep your maps before you start sitting around looking for them.
New year, everybody! New year!
New year, new stuff.
Listen,
Let's go.
it's been a while, all right?
Been a while. I was just trying to remember if I had a scene for this, and
look at this photograph.
I wish I could. I wish I could have you look at this photograph because I don't find it.
This is why we label things, Gob.
You'd think you would label everything circus, 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 but
Yeah, is it Circus Part 2, Part 3, or Part 4, The Return of Circus?
It's been 5,000 years.
All right,
Uh,
we can simply improv.
Yeah.
We do love some improv.
Yeah.
love
Oh
it.
boy,
So-
you got the improv duo.
The improv
So, can
duo
we
of
see-
Joust and Alafi.
It does keep happening.
It happens. It's the buddy cop that everyone's waiting for, you know? Like the
Eventually,
movie.
these smaller niche
is it-
groups are going to have names of their own,
Oh God.
like Team
Is
Nice
there any-
Dynamite. Sorry.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Tor.
Yep.
There's a poll.
Oh,
Right.
shit.
I get to be Gavin. Can I see any way like around? Like, is there some kind of pathway like if I took like the far side around the tent?
So, from where you're standing, you have the main entrance here, and as most people have taken their seats already, the crew, the workers, and the performers are all just sort of taking their way on the main stage, making sure that everything is working 100% right. They don't expect people aside from the commoners to like just work their way across the stands to the exit. So you have a lot of obstacles. You have a cannonball that's shooting people out of it. You have the cages of animals being kept for like the performance in the present time. You have jugglers, clowns, performers just acting throughout the entirety of the grandstand. You have Boris in the very center, just sort of gallivanting and narrating his tales to the people.
Can I roll an insight on Buress? I want to see if he's aware of what's going on in the crowd.
Sure. Give me an insight check.
Mm.
It's a straight roll. All right. 16. Not bad.
16. All right. I will send you a little message.
Ooh, secrets? Secrets.
Very realistic.
Hmm.
Secrets. I get some secrets.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
So exciting.
How about this one, Gob? Where's the bathroom?
Outside the tent.
Yep. Yeah. You know, any corner you could find. That's the path.
Nah.
Outhouses around back.
Okay, how about this? Any spot that is out of view. So there's some place like could I sneak like let's say like under like if I like
Dressing
move
rooms.
my way under here.
Oh, you can definitely just sit yourself underneath the grandstands. They're pretty much hollow out.
Yeah, they're big, like they're the like high school bleacher things, like at a football field.
Yeah,
the
like
underneath part.
wooden bleachers. They're easy to
Right.
put together and take apart.
Right, that makes sense.
I'm leaning over to Tora and just whispering in his ear, like, something's not right.
Well, of
Either
course
he
something's
has-
not right.
Either the ringmaster has absolutely no idea what's going on, or he's deliberately acting like nothing is wrong.
That second one is worrying.
It's like
Especially considering that this is a friend of Malafi's.
When has Alafi ever done anything wrong?
Yeah. Say with Joust. Come on.
I don't know. Give it a
we're
half a
good for-
century.
Yeah.
Yo. Here. You can figure things out here, right, Sunshine?
You and Drona.
What are you planning?
Just take a stroll.
stay out of trouble, will you?
Oh, not if I can help it.
Looks like it's Team Vampire.
Shh.
Team Blade forever.
Oh, that was out of character.
Tora's gonna duck under the grandstands, out of sight, and cast invisibility.
Okay.
And there's this invisible force trying to go through like juggling clowns and like a tiger and so
I'm going to be keeping my eyes on Breast. So just tracking him, making sure that I follow his every movement.
All right. Doesn't seem to be going much anywhere else except the center stage. At one point, though, you do see he pulls out this whip, and as he circles it around his head and gives it a crack, from where the whip makes the cracking noise, just leaps out a tiger.
Such a cool trick. I missed it. Dang it.
My eyes are still on him.
All right.
I'm keeping my eyes on him.
Tora. As you cast your invisibility and sort of push yourself underneath the bleachers, you notice something. But they haven't noticed you. You see what appear to be in sort of circus outfits. These sort of mage rite performers. You can like see in the bleachers like this slit between like where the feet are supposed to sit on the bleachers. That gives them this entire view from where they're standing underneath the bleachers, and you realize that these mages underneath the bleachers are the ones who have been performing the various prestigious acts you have seen tonight. The feelings, the sights, the smells have been right beneath your feet. And they appear to be very focused on whatever magics they're concentrating on to give the best performance. The brigade. What do you do?
I'm gonna pop back out. I'm going to try and make my way across and just try to stick to the side of the tent and out of the way of as much as possible.
Okay. Stealth check with advantage.
Invisibility.
You got it. You got this.
Intrigue at the circus.
Oh man, I wish I had my other stealth check.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's a 12 or 13. Boy,
That's the 13.
it's very chaotic.
13. All right. Yeah, most people are enthralled by the performance. Most of the folks are staying in their seats and cheering on, so most of your hiding goes unnoticed. It's not like anyone can really hear your footsteps or much with all the sights and sounds that are going on across the stage. Yeah, you move across.
A lot of distractions, yeah.
Almost on cue, you see this goblin getting their head stuffed in with a helmet and the cannon as this like big Goliath of a man just pulls a rope and just
It's got like two little sparklers.
Tora stands upright and salutes as he's getting launched.
God.
Very serious business
Properly
possibly
made.
happening, but absolutely have time for a good joke.
The cannon's freshly fired though, so I will
Yeah,
sneak
you
past
just
then.
like duck beneath it, and yeah, you go the rest of the way unscathed.
Yeah, and I'll make my way to where Laffy and Joust went.
Okay, you'll do your best to follow their trail.
Oh boy, this is exciting, Alafi. They're like running along.
Sorry for cutting your show short.
Oh, don't worry. I think we'll go to another circus another time.
No other circus is going to compare, but okay.
Well, you never know.
Hmm.
So, what exactly did you see? You said some sort of force. Was it like a ghost or like a giant bat, or what are we talking about here?
Spectral hand touched kid's shoulder. Kid left his mother. Very strange. And just casually slipped backstage here.
Oh, that is very spooky.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we need to look out for invisible hands. Just like looking around as we're running, like, I don't know what invisible hand looks like. By very definition, it would be invisible.
Alright. I do not have maps for this, so we will use Theater of the Mind for this one.
Theater of the mind is excellent.
Yes. I'm probably barely keeping up with Jalopy. Jalopy has to like slow down his jogging. I am coming.
So, Joust Alafi. It is nighttime out in the city of Morrowhaven. As you pull yourself through the opening in the tent, the backstage, you see this sort of walled off area. It's very generous to call it walled off. It is just simply tarps staked into the ground to sort of just give a barrier between the circus and the performers behind the scenes.
Back storage area.
Essentially, like all the prep work, all the makeup, all the little doodads and knickknacks help not only construct it but build the actors up and store many of the different things that you are seeing out on the stage today.
I see.
You're seeing several of the on-break circus performers around sitting on barrels and playing a game of cards, passing the time, waiting for the moment they're going to have to clean up all the refuse and rubble.
Mm-hmm.
The stagehands.
Thank you for your service.
Trying to follow the trail wherever that kid went.
Give me a survival check.
I will give you bardic inspiration, Alafi, because I give you a pat on the back. All right, you must find this small child. So I think it is a D8 now. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go ahead and save that. It'll last for 10 minutes, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay. 19.
Oh,
19.
pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a D8 whenever you want to use it.
Amongst all the ins and outs that have been through this part, you're able to catch on the small cloth-shoed feet of a child's footprints as they sort of do this smooth curve and this straight beeline. Across the way.
Excuse me, don't mind me. It's just, because someone's going to try to stop me. Probably.
You think most likely.
And I'm just going to walk as quickly as I feasibly can, which is why I have to kind of drag Joust because he walks a little slow.
I'm like T1000 running, but you're just like twice as fast. Like, oh boy.
So just no attempts at stealth, you're just quickly beelining?
Yep. What are they going to do? Catch me?
I'd like to see them try.
Eventually.
I mean, yeah, sure. That's why Laffy opens with, "Excuse me, pardon me."
Hey, you're not supposed to be. Wait, hey!
Yeah, Jazz is like, "Gentlemen," and just like runs behind Alafi, like, "Good day, gentlemen."
Just concerned old helper of Burress. Don't worry about it. Like my head just down looking at these tracks. Just give me 2 minutes and I will be gone. As I'm already like trying to walk into the next area.
I would say roll a persuasion check, but you're moving too fast.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably were just like looking up for the car, their hands. Hey, what the hell are you doing here? Hey, just like run right by. I'm like, damn it. Oh well.
I used to work here. This is close enough, right?
Yeah,
Josh shrugs.
your quick power walking stance just sort of pushes you through the backstage. Unbeknownst to you, a claw sort of crashes up against a cage as it like roars and reaches out to you.
Mm-mm.
A few moments later, you do just finally catch up. You just see the child just going through this light, brisk walk through the backstage, almost with intention.
And instead of stopping, I'm just going to follow the child.
Jouse will probably catch up a second later and be like, "Well, we found him. Where is he going?"
That's a very good question.
He seems bewitched.
Exactly what I said.
Ah, well, if I need be, I can help us prevent some sort of thing to affect us like that.
Mm-hmm.
My
Oh, that's
mind
good.
is like my mind is like a literal steel trap.
Yeah, it is.
He's like, Yeah.
Eventually, behind you, you begin to hear that, like, "Hey! Hey!"
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
What the bloody hell's you doing back here?
you see
Don't
Joust
worry
like
about
kind of pokes it off. I've got this, and then he'll turn on my mantle of majesty, and just like immediately just like handsome Squidward face like and just be like leave, like command leave. Like,
Just command leave.
You're going to cast command on these two.
Well, it's Mantle of Majesty, so it's literally just the most handsome you've ever seen Joust, like handsome jaw Squidward. Like, leave. Like,
Oh god.
Someone's gonna have to remind me what Mantle of Majesty does.
Mantle of Majesty. At 6th level, you can cloak yourself in Fey magic that makes others want to serve you. As a bonus action, you cast Command without expending a spell slot, and take on the appearance of unearthly beauty for 1 minute, or until your concentration ends. During this time, you can cast Command as a bonus action without you expending a spell slot. So my command is to leave. Leave. Just, and some deep jaw, like deep butt chin jaw Joust, just like leave.
You see, he switches from like a attentive, worker to just slack jawed at what he's seeing, just like, oh, all right.
And then
he just starts walking away.
And Joust is just like, just like, you have a good day. And I'm like, and literally it's handsome a lot, like, turns to Laffy, we better get going, Laffy. Like, just like...
You turn back and Laffy's already like another 45 feet down. He did not stop.
I'm like, don't worry, I got this.
Well, you're only as fast as the child is walking, so.
That's true.
Yeah. I probably like look away. You're already 10 feet away. I'm like, wait up. It's literally that like handsome Squidward run when he gets hit by the door and everything. Like trying to keep up.
So by the time this all happens, an invisible Tora is just like passing by this enthralled coworker. Like, that was a very cool looking robot.
Okay.
Wait, robot?
I just feel like I gotta go, guys. I'm leaving right now. I'm just like, leaves. Like,
I feel like I don't
know.
belong here.
Well, tells me I'm on the right track. I'm continuing the trail.
Yep.
hey, Tony, don't you want to come back for another hand? I gotta leave, man. It's just like leaves. Like, okay.
Command only lasts for a round. He'd walk away for 6 seconds, then be very confused by why he was just walking away.
Wait, what am I doing? yeah, I'm just like, but yeah, I'm keeping up with Alafi, and I guess I'll keep up Mantle of Majesty until it disappears in a minute.
Yep, you continue following the child, and you end up reaching a large tent.
Mm.
It is well lit inside with torches, and you see inside appears to be various number of stacked up boxes, and these metal caravans, these sort of like flat platforms to just with this sort of like railing to help stack the boxes up on each other. Several of them in particular appear to have holes sort of nailed into them. And you also hear this sort of creaking of metal as this full suit of armor appears to crack open one of the boxes upon the boy's entry. And he just walks right in.
We're probably like peeking in as that's going and be like, that's weird, Alafi.
That's very weird.
And the armor just shuts the crate and begins nailing it shut.
So it's like it's like a animated suit of armor. It's like that kind of thing, not like a Warforged or a Gearforged.
Give me an Arcana check.
That must see. Let's see. That's gonna be a +4. Okay. Looking at him like, We got a 4. I don't want 2. I just want 1.
Take a closer look at the armor. It's Slambo.
We got a 15 per Arcana.
15. The lights illuminate this animated armor. You see that there is no body inside of it. You see the helmet is just this black darkness within. It is very autonomous, but not Warforged. But definitely not human.
So it
appears to be becoming magically controlled.
It's a construct for sure. Gotcha. It's something, but yeah, I was just thinking like, oh no, it controls metal people. I am metal, Alafi. I'm shaking him. Yeah. And I look at Alafi. So what do you want to do, Alafi?
Nothing yet. We're gonna wait.
I haven't been in a circus in a while. Do you pack children in boxes?
No, that's in fact a very terrible thing to do regardless of circumstance. If you ever see any children willingly walking themselves into boxes and getting nailed shut, you come tell me right away, okay?
Then you really don't want to go to the Fire Kingdom then. Never mind.
Go tell the others. I'm gonna wait here in case I find anyone, or in case anyone comes by, and Alafi is going to do his best to blend into shadows.
Okay. Give me a stealth check, Alafi.
I do like stealth checks. Very fun.
On Bardic Inspiration.
At this point, Tora would have caught up with you guys.
Nothing we could tell.
Tor is not announcing his presence.
Okay.
25 stealth check.
Ooh.
25.
Jesus Christ.
Beautiful.
Don't even need my bardic, man. You
You-
good. You
you-
Gucci.
You disguise yourself as a large teal tree.
And somehow it's very believable.
You know, just get
Hey,
two,
wait a minute,
two
where'd this tree
branches, hold
come-
them by your ears.
I'm fluffy.
There's a guy that's like, hey,
God.
where'd this tree come from? I am a tree. The tree said so.
It's sort of more like just hugging the walls of the tent, staying in the shadows. You come off more as a post than a person.
Yep.
I guess I would turn. Do I like just accidentally bump into Tora? Are you like close by Tora? Just
No. Tora's
Unless-
making sure nothing doesn't.
Yeah, unless Tora's deliberately getting bumped into, I think he'll be fine.
Joust is kind of like thinking about it. He's like, but I do not want a child. It is against my program and for children to be harmed. As Joust thinks about it, he's like, and as he thinks, he didn't see where Alafi ran off to. He saw him slip away somehow. So I'm like, I don't have any way of getting a hold of them. But I am here. And Alafi could use the backup. So I guess I will just kind of slink around the other direction. If I saw Alafi go one way, I'd go the other way. Just try to see if we can pincer them in.
Who's them?
Well, the construct, like he went around one way, I would
Oh.
slip around a different direction.
Luffy was just gonna watch them for a bit while you went to get the others. That's what-
Oh, okay. I thought you said we were like trying to stick around. Yeah, as I'm like, okay, well, I don't know, and I was trying to think, I don't want to leave you, but
No,
I guess I'll-
Construct's standing in the room.
oh, he's just in the
and
room.
as long as
not
that construct is still standing there,
Like,
Luffy's not gonna move.
He nailed the box shut and is now just standing patiently.
Okay, I guess Joust will start like moving back this way through. Joust might have to ask those workers there what the hell's going on. Yeah, that's probably where I'm gonna head towards. I'll head back like the way we came, like not trying to make much noise or anything. And I probably walked right past Tor, who's invisible, and I didn't even think to notice him.
Nope.
Yep. Especially
If we're
with my
lucky,
passive
Tora saw
recognition.
where I decided to hide. If we're unlucky, Tora's gonna walk around this corner, see you walking back, and Luffy's just gone.
Yeah. Ninja.
So with
No,
those,
Tora would be trying to keep up with you. Not right on top of you, but close enough to keep track.
Okay, probably following a few feet behind you.
Luffy
so
just standing completely still, unmoving.
Joust, as you make your way back, are you being sneaky about it at all? Or are you?
I'm gonna sneak a bit when I get closer to them, just so if I can see them over talking about what was going on, and if they know why, like a kid would just go back here and not say anything.
Okay.
Like at least maybe they're talking over the card game or whatever, just like kind of like, I'm curious now.
Make me a stealth roll.
Yeah, let me see real quick. I just gotta double check my stealth.
Robot stealth, let's go.
Robot stealth ninja. Let's see.
I'm so used to robot rock, but not robot stealth.
Ooh. You've heard of the great steel ninja.
16.
16.
16.
Clankety clank. I am stealthy. Clankety clank.
Yeah, they seem to be engrossed around the card game that they're playing, of now which there are only 3 of them. The other guy never made it back.
Yeah, the guy, they like look at his cards. Oh, he did have a pretty good hand. They just like scoop his like wins to their side. Like,
I was just picking him up. I was like, son of a bitch was bluffing the whole time. All right.
damn it. Yeah, and Joust would just be like, like I know something.
Can't wait to get back to Volton again. Those ones always make the greatest shows. Think so? Yeah. Great crowd. They don't usually see splendors like this. Well, at least not minus the rainy kind. Yeah. Still not looking forward to the cleanup on this one. Yeah, Morrowhaven's always really tight. They make sure that everything is 100% clean before you leave. No trails, no manure. I want Boris getting angry at us again, getting fined. Yeah. No trace. At that point, they just do small talk.
Just like, they are very good at not saying what they want to say. Like thinking about it, like, well, I guess I'll just walk past them. And Joust will just be like, gentlemen, like, kind of like walking right by. Gentlemen.
Oh, hey. Wait.
Yeah. Joust will walk by and he just looks at me and says, no one will ever believe you if you say anything. And just keep walking by. Like,
Oh my god!
oh yes, a metal man just walked right by. Like, yeah, he goes, gentlemen, like tips his hat and then does that, like look, his head turns around to look at him and just walks back in. Like, what the fuck?
Which point they just shrug their shoulders. Must be part of the show.
You're like, huh. And I don't know if Tora was following me. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom real quick though. But, yeah.
No, Tor's not following you. Tor is following Alafi.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll be right back then. Yeah.
Currently, Tora is imitating Alafi's pose as if trying to figure out how that makes him more stealthy.
So, as Joust makes his way back from where he came from, the show begins to wrap up. The crew members, the performers, all begin to take their bows and their standing ovations as the crowd cheers at a marvelous show. Rest takes his hat off, puts it at his chest, and does a deep bow to everybody. We will surely be back for many more performances. The Brest Brigade always remembers its clients. Have yourselves a beautiful evening. The crowds, from the sounds of music, just rise up from their bleachers and begin to make their way towards the exit.
When I get, by the way, inside there, let me just count it out. Is about 120 feet to Pain? Let me see. 5, 10. About right. But I would, if I see him as I'm like kind of following the crowd a little bit, I'll kind of stay to that side, but I'll point towards Pain, and I'll cast message onto him. I'll just be like, Pain, this is Joust. Alafi needs you. You need to come where I am. And I'm like waving, hello. Do not make a big threat of it.
I just say in response, understood. Alright. Drawn up.
And then Joust will probably do like that kind of, you have a good night, everyone. Pretend he's part of the show, like kind of standing by the exit, like, you have a good one. Like shooting finger guns.
Great performance there. I hardly even saw you.
Oh, I was in there in the background. And I like giving high fives to the other crew, like, great job, everybody, great job.
So I look over to Drana, and I basically motion for her to follow me.
I nod. I turn to Lady Camelot. You may want to go back to the. You may want to go back to the college's. Is it a dormitory? What would you call it? Like
campus?
No, that's not right.
Just go back to the tower.
Yes, the living quarters.
It is an embassy.
An
then
embassy.
well, I promise to be back there very soon.
Don't get into
And,
too much trouble.
Are you worried about me? Don't worry. I'll be okay. As I knock on my chest and you just hear the metal tinging sound. And I follow Pain.
As you
And Joust meets over with them and says, we have a slight issue.
I figured. Donna, you go ahead with Alafi.
You mean with Joust?
Yeah, with Joust. Sorry, I'm out of it. It's been a while. Lights,
You know
colors,
what?
everything.
People get Alafi and me confused. I am very tall.
Anyway,
Even a lot
Raise
to
his
confuse you too.
eyebrow.
look, you two just go catch up with Alafi.
Okay.
I've got a certain ringmaster I need to keep my eye on.
Okay, well, I believe in you, Pain, and I'll give you Bart.
Thank you.
Speaking of which,
So,
He's right behind.
how did you all enjoy the show?
Oh my goodness, it was so lovely.
it was beautiful and magnificent. It's like nothing I ever seen before.
Actually, if you don't mind, I do have a few questions. I'm kind of a bit of a fan of the technicalities behind all these shows. I know you can't really specify on everything that you need to, keep secret, but surely there are some things you can share.
It is incredibly a high-maintenance performance that no expense has been lifted to make this possible.
As I'm chatting him up, I want to just subtly motion for Drana and Joust to start moving away, to start going.
I'll have to make a fucking stealth check to get away from him.
I think.
What do I have to roll to distract him?
Give me a performance check.
Joust will be helping as well, because I'm not going to be able to sneak away, but I know Dron
You
needs
said it
help.
was a bardic, right? What is the bardic?
It is a D8 if you need to use it. It's good for 10
I'm
minutes.
going to use it because I don't trust my
Well,
performance.
see, you can do it after the roll to make sure, so you could save it.
I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay.
Well, if you roll nat 20, you don't have to.
6.
Yeah.
Oh.
You are terrible at performance.
I'm terrible.
I like the technicalities.
As you're trying to egg him on about the behind the scenes, he sort of tries to form a literal social circle to make sure that everyone in this group is involved in the conversations. Oh, I'm sure everyone here is curious about the ins and outs of it, the prestidigitations, the sights and smells of it all.
I was more interested in the acrobatics. I mean, not a whole lot of folks can actually do that these days. A lot of them rely on magics to really do everything.
Some very highly trained individuals from the bardic colleges up in Alais. They are quite the sight to behold.
Where were the tightrope walkers from?
They're the same place. I mean, they don't even pass you into college unless you can do a full backflip.
Really? I thought that
Yes.
maybe they would be a little bit more strict.
Well, that is only the bare minimum sort of passing. It takes 2 backflips.
And here I thought it would take a cartwheel among all those.
Excuse me. Would you mind if I go see the cannon that you fired that goblin out of in the middle of the performance?
Yes, Regiment Squiggles, he loves getting fired out of that cannon, he does. I have never seen someone more enthused to get fired out of a cannon than that little goblin.
I would love to meet him.
Well, I'm sure if you follow us on our next tour event, you might be able to have the time to ask him yourself at an earlier time.
Oh, what, is he too singed?
Well, you know, getting fired out of a cannon sort of takes it out of you. Blows
but
smoke
the
literally
worst-
right up your ass.
Aha, aha, ha, aha, ha.
Why is there a floating
they-
note card?
Why is there a floating note card?
Yeah.
Why do I have a note card? Ah,
It's
I didn't even click
What's
on
lit-
anything.
lit-
written on it?
literally in the middle of our conversation, like, oh, my level 6 ability.
No, I literally am on another tab and suddenly
What?
just floated a card
Okay.
over. I was like, whoa, whoops.
Whatever. First session back, and we're going to have some technical difficulties.
Right.
Anyway, you know, it is possible that I could maybe get you a safer cannon to fire someone out of, because the barreling on that cannon seems a bit unstable.
Give me a persuasion check with your smithing tools proficiency.
Can I assist her in that persuasion?
Are you proficient with smithing tools?
Uh.
All right, so no.
Okay. Didn't even need it. It's fine.
I was gonna say
Natural
this, the rifling seems a bit off in that cannon.
It's a dirty 20.
Oh, well, are
Yep.
you sure? I make sure to have it inspected every time we fire out of it in a performance, but you seem to have a better eye than I do about that.
She's
Oh.
quite an expert.
I was a cannon. I was raised to be a cannon smith, so
Oh, really? Well, it would be nice to have someone on the crew like you to make sure that our goblin remains very safe.
do you mind if I take a look at the cannon?
By all means, he sort of just
I-
waves his
I-
hand over
I-
to it.
And I am going to I'm going to try and get him to come with me, so to make sure I don't damage the cannon. Obviously.
Yeah,
I'll
and
go
he'll-
with Drawn, and I nod to Pain. I say, Pain, you better
No.
slip away.
No, you go with them.
Why?
Because
you
more
need backup.
people-
This guy is clearly evil. Everyone knows that. You don't leave one person alone with the evil guy.
I'll be fine, Jones.
As I look and I'm like, we better go right now.
Such a meltdown. I'm just like, guys, this is literally me giving you your opening.
And then I'm like, oh, Jazz like, that sounds like a fun conversation. And Pain probably grabs him like, and we like stick away. Like, oh boy.
Quiet, and keep walking.
Oh, you see Joust, like, as we walk by, and I'm like, ignore these guys. And I look at him like, no, like I said, no one will believe you. And just like, he's...
Well, you notice there's a lot more action happening back here than before,
Oh, yeah.
because the entire stage crew is now back here. The mage rights
they're
that have been
celebrating.
keeping the show flowing, the strongmen, the clowns, the acrobats and performers, they are all in like full swing getting things set up for their rendezvous out of here.
They're popping the bubbly and celebrating a little bit, yeah.
I am pushing just ahead of me so that he can lead me to where he saw Alafi last.
Yeah, we're just trying to avoid the crowd. Like, I'm dressed. I probably changed my outfit to look kind of match what they're wearing. Just as I'm like kind of like leading their Pain, like adjust the wig and kind of just follow him along as if I'm leading him somewhere. Yeah. And then I guess we head back to Tor and Alafia.
Yeah, Alafi, Tora, as things begin to grow more and more active in the back here, you do see two folks. These sort of black and white striped, like these sort of like checkered patterns. They look like performers like anyone else. As they make their way over to the tent that you're sort of staking out, you can see them both walk inside and sort of close the flaps of the tent shut. By this time, Joust has led you to the tent.
Giles sees like the flap down, and he kind of like puts his finger up to his mouth slit, and like, we big guy, like, it's in here. Come on. And I kind of like walk in with purpose with Pain, I guess.
I quietly follow.
Elafi is doing his best to listen through the tent to see if they're speaking at all.
Okay.
Can I roll a stealth check to make sure that I can hide in the shadows of the tent?
Inside this tent, it is brightly lit with torches. It would be very difficult for you to not only bust in, but also hide after the fact.
Well, I will make a distraction.
I will take that distraction.
Giles nods. He's like, very well. I will see what is up. As he'll like kind of go in first and see if he can create an opening for you. Since I'm dressed as like kind of the outfit of Blood Mage Rites they were wearing, I kind of just poofed into with my clothing. Just poof.
So as you sort of just barge into the tent and just like push one of the flaps out of the way, the animated armor just sort of rattles as the two Mage Rites look over at you. You're not supposed to be here.
Oh, really? Sorry. I was told to say that you needed some help. Listen, I'm just following some orders, man. Someone said you needed some help over here.
You see one of them begin to wave their hand in a fashion as you notice they're casting a spell.
Can't counterspell it, but I guess I'll start to counter charm. It's like, I will attempt to start doing that. Just like, yeah, you start hearing a funky beat start coming from Jazz. Just like...
Remind me what counter charm does again?
Counter charm. It's basically as an action you could start performing that lasts until the end of your next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet of you have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. They must be able to hear me, etc., etc. And it stops if I'm incapacitated, silence, or involuntary end.
All right. In that case, you will make a wisdom save with advantage.
Cool.
Counter Charm did something.
Good
It's the
call.
first time I've ever seen
Oh
it
my
happen.
God!
Good
Legitimately,
call.
since I started playing D&D, it's the first time I've ever seen it used.
It's
Okay,
only
anyway.
the second time I've heard it work.
Yeah, as Joust is just being like, just like, uh-oh. Like, Caesar been like, do. You said a wisdom save?
A wisdom save, yes.
Let's see. Wisdom. I have a good old 1 in that, but I do have advantage. We've got a dirty 20 with a 19 plus 1. So you just say, just start like weird beat coming from him as he starts playing. I don't think so. Like, he just like starts beeping and bouncing up and down a bit. He's like, yeah, catchy beat, right? Kind of like really gets in your head, really earworms in there.
As he was waving his hand, he was like, "You clearly don't belong here. Go chase a cloud or something."
Oh, come on. I thought we were all friends here, as he just keeps like, he's still like beeping around and everything. What you doing?
At this point, the animated armor just stands between you and them. Our friend here clearly thinks you don't belong.
Oh, I do like friends.
Be out.
Luffy's been able to hear like all of this, right?
Yes. Be out, or you will be forced to be out. This is your last warning.
Luffy's going to do his Inviso trick and do his best to quietly walk. I've got a whole 6 seconds to get there. So do his best to quietly walk right in between these two mages.
I would also like to try to make my take my chance to stealth in.
Yeah. I'm trying to give as much distraction as I can. Just like kind of glance and just like, I
Alright.
hope that everyone's doing what they need to do. As he's just beeping and bouncing.
Stealth checks
as he's
all
looking
around.
up this
Stealth
giant
checks all around.
Goliath.
These two wizards are about to get fucking sideswiped like crazy.
21, baby!
Ooh, baby.
All right,
Gonna
21.
just kick him in the side of the head.
I have stuck to the wall, and I am now...
I was going to roll with advantage, but I think natural 20 is good enough.
I mean,
Yeah.
roll again. See if you get 2.
Double nat 20. Go for the turkey. Go for the 3.
Nope.
Ah,
Nah.
No. That's okay.
Tor's
And
actually going to stick to the outside. He's not actually going to enter.
Okay.
you're hearing a catchy song at least. And Joss is just like, he's basically like just kind of doing like a slow back away from this giant animate. The suit's probably like a good 2 feet taller than him. It's big. As he's just like, okay, well, I mean, surely I think I can belong if you just why don't you tell me what you're doing?
And then Alafi will probably apparate. He's only got 6 seconds of visibility.
Yeah.
Ah!
At that point,
Kidnapping children's a little fucked up, by the way.
As I'm just like, oh, thank goodness, Alafi. I was really just ad-libbing there. As he's like, just shrugs. Yeah. I don't think that I can't command this construct.
Do they seem immediately hostile to suddenly Furbolg?
you would think so, yes. But they seem genuinely calm about this. Although you are now standing head to head with this large animated construct.
That's fine. I've got the 2 wizards within grabbing distance, so...
Yeah.
While they're having that confrontation, can I search around to see if I can find the child in that box?
There's a problem. There's a lot of boxes, and I'm pretty
There's
sure there's a lot of child.
I think it's a lot of probably, suffocated kids.
This tent is essentially boxes stacked high and throughout. From what Alafi and Joust saw before, it has been rearranged since they last came in here.
Mm.
You got like 5 seconds to give me an answer before I just knock you 2 out and bring you to Buress.
Yes, tell us what's up, or I'll mess you up, son.
They just sort of look at each other, look at you guys. Fine. You caught us.
Okay.
And Joust thinks about it, he's like, wait, Alafi, this is too easy.
A little bit.
I'm gonna just kind of glance at them and just be like, this seems like it seems like a red herring. Like, I'm gonna be like, I'd like to at least insight, like, it seems a little too easy. Like,
Sure, roll an
I don't know,
insight.
but Jess is just like, strange. Most time, people that are bad usually don't give up this easily. Just like,
Yeah, they usually deny it.
good old 10 average.
10.
People do tend to not lie. Just
For people dressed as performers, they have a very collective way of hiding their emotions. You
Joust, can you
Can't-
open that box over there? Sorry, go ahead.
Joust thinks about it. Okay.
Let's let God finish. I interrupted accidentally.
Alright, my bad.
essentially you can't seem to garner any intent behind their words, except
They're just
they just saw a Furbolg appear before them, and that's intimidating
probably-
as fuck.
They probably are just like, the jig's up. You got us. And I'm like, odd. And then Joss is looking, he's like, there's a lot of boxes. I guess I'll start trying to open it.
Elafi will point towards a specific box that I know had a child in it.
Okay. And Joss will immediately, like, get a crowbar or whatever they use to, like, pry it closed and pop it open. Like,
Wait. You're going to do that. He sort of like looks at you and tries to raise his hand up towards the armor, making sure that
Well,
you're not about to just punch him in the face.
Elafi's not even sure at this point. depending on what you do, you might get punched in the face.
If you touch the boxes, the armor reacts to defend them. I am simply trying to shut him down.
And who are you two?
Joust, if he tries to jump away with a spell, make sure to counterspell it.
I do not know how to do that. What
Oh,
is
I
that?
thought you did. It'd be a shame if our other wizard knew how. The one you can't see, that I totally know is here. How did I know that? Snoop.
Speaking of, is there anything particular going on the outside, or anyone trying to approach this spot?
Appears to be business as usual outside. People are none the wiser that this place is doing anything shady.
I mean, it's a lot of stuff going on out there. They're celebrating a little bit. It's a lot of things, you know. The show just finished, right? Yeah.
A show finish means literally teardown begins immediately.
Yeah.
There's no one relaxed right now.
Correct.
Well, there might be one or two people, but yeah, like in general, everything's all gun ho, you know. And yeah, so just thinking of like, all right, why are you doing this? Or who are you, by the way?
We are smugglers. Under direct orders from people higher than you understand.
And Ures does not, and the Circus owner does not know.
All completely under his nose.
That is, I'm not going to lie, kinda fucked up.
Insight check?
Yeah, can I hear this to insight it?
I would also like to incite motherfucking hell, this
Everybody
is
rolling an
awesome.
insight, let's go.
That last line.
Joust is just trying to be like, come on, yeah, you're like, wow, how devious motherfuckers can you be?
27.
27. That is a
17.
Gerg, that is a blatant lie.
And Joust is like, my goodness, how devious.
I punched the wizard in the face. Full force. Just, dude, don't lie to me. You are kidnapping children.
Swear to me.
And if the armor attacks me, the armor attacks me. I don't give a damn. There was just a... I will roll like attack roll and damage if you want to open combat off this.
Funny enough, the armor doesn't react to their harm.
Hilarious.
Just like, don't touch the boxes because it's like a mover bot. Yeah.
Like, just by that gesture, you can tell it's only meant for one rudimentary thing.
It's like a unseen servant, but a giant mover bot. Got it. It's like, got it.
Now you're gonna repeat what you said, except with the truth this time.
And one less tooth. Fuck.
You don't want to make it more.
I mean, we could start with fingers next if you really want to be a bitch about it.
Fine.
Let's see you cast thematic components without any fingies.
You want all the real answers? Talk to Boris then.
You got it.
You see Joust thinks of a moment, he's like, oh no, Adrana is alone with Boris. And then he's like, Alafi, Adrana is still with Boris. I got to go. Ah! And just like,
And in public, we'll be fine.
Yeah, well, he's frantically running, just like, I'm coming, Drana! Like, arms
Okay.
flailing. Yeah, he'll just start running towards where he saw Drana.
Alright, cast your spell, disable this thing. I'll talk with him.
And with a wave of his hands, you just see the animate armor go limp as just... it flumps down into a pile of metal.
Olafi will shout after Joust. Bring them here.
As he's just like, you got it.
I am then immediately going to come out of my place of hiding and start looking through the boxes.
Is Tora around?
No
Is it-
idea.
I'm at the entrance of the tent. You don't know that, though.
Well, I ran out.
This is
real quick,
Olafi
I didn't
asking
notice.
out loud. Is Tora around?
Not as far as I know, but I mean, I could be wrong.
I mean, we're a pretty sneaky bunch. Tora, you here?
If he was here, would he tell you?
John Cena hand wave in front of my face.
You can't see me. My time is now. That's all I can do.
Right. Okay. I'm going to stand near these two just to make sure they don't make a run for it.
Good. I'll keep opening the
There's a
boxes.
chance. Okay.
All right,
If Barres has gone evil in the 50 years since I've known him, he's a very dangerous wizard. Go get the shields.
What, me?
Yeah.
The criminal? Like,
You realize how sus that actually looks, right?
You getting the shields?
Yes.
They
Look at
don't
me.
care. That's fine. The shields won't care. They'll care about the proof we have here of this literal child in a box, I say as you pry open the box that I point at. Provided there is a child in there when we pry it open.
I'm going to go over to the box that he points at, grab a nearby crowbar, and just open it up.
as you open the box up, you don't see a child in there. You see what appears to be various different seedy goods, such as gunpowders, in this particular box, all sealed up in various pouches and
man.
stashed in the box.
Teleportation smuggling, that's so cool.
Okay, that's gunpowder. Still a problem.
We said we
What
were
happened to that child?
What child? We said we were smugglers. This is what
Oh
we
my
smuggled.
God. Earlier, because I am an unfortunately perceptive individual, this is how it always gets me into trouble. I'll see some come from fucking forever away and make trouble for people I know. But, regardless, I watched a child walk away from her mother into one of these boxes, and then your armor nailed it shut. You say this is Barres is doing? Maybe Barres is playing you too. Maybe he's making you smuggle more than just goods. He's making you smuggle people.
The one of them looks at the other. This is bullshit.
Or is it?
You promised us we wouldn't get into that trade.
Also, he's
Can you
considered
guys
it
do?
before.
Hold up, Payne. You guys can detect magic, right? See if there's illusions around here. That's his specialty.
It's a circus of illusions. It's all fake.
Exactly. Why don't you reach your hands into that box, Payne, if you could. See what you feel.
I'm gonna do so.
Solid gunpowder.
Gunpowder. Maybe it's in another one of the boxes.
I was out here the whole time. I
I know.
didn't go anywhere. I heard nothing.
So no shifting around. Nothing moved.
I mean, you are in a palace of illusion, basically.
You're not here.
Oh, God.
Hearing all of this, so this is the part where I would probably tiptoe my way into the tent.
Aha!
Still
Not
in,
the route C, of course.
is this greater invisibility? How long does that last?
It's standard invisibility. It lasts an hour.
Okay.
Obviously, I have no reason to lie to you two. And you've told me what you know, as I'm very good at telling when people lie to me. You guys legitimately think that you are just smugglers. Meaning that when I saw a ghostly hand place itself on a child's shoulder,
That
and I know a certain someone who uses a lot of hand magic,
whatever
Barres
that,
has really gone dark. That's
That's some dark
disgusting.
shit, yeah.
whatever that is, it is not our doing. We just go from town to town, searching the black markets for the best trades.
That's not even that bad. I actually wouldn't give a damn if you were just smuggling gunpowder.
In some places it's worthless, in others it's a gold mine.
Yeah. Everyone's got to make do somehow. That's not what bothers me. Where did that child go?
God, do any of the boxes have differences?
There are some that are simply just plank boxes. There are barrels. There are boxes with holes in them. The one with holes in particular that they just opened was the one filled with pouches of gunpowder.
That Alafi was so sure would have held the child.
Well, this conversation is going to go on. I'm going to kind of move my way around some of the containers and see if I can hear breathing.
I believe this would be perception check for you.
Oh, please roll good.
14.
Not the worst, not the best.
But not the worst.
As you try to put your ear to the various boxes, there are some that are bigger than others. You're specifically looking for ones that would indeed carry something as large as a child. Brushing by the fact that there may be exotic animals in others. You do catch one. A very similar box to the one Alafi pointed out. You do hear breathing in it.
All right. Now I need a quick rule clarification.
Uh-huh.
Would taking one of my phase steps interfere with my illusion?
Invisibility is concerned, I believe so.
Because it doesn't list it as it's a bonus action, magically teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. So it doesn't mention that it's actually a spell.
Well, it's like you're doing an action though.
That's one of the interesting things is actions don't dissuade your invisibility. It's technically not a spell, but it's definitely a spell-like ability.
Yeah. That's semantics.
That
there,
is a gray area.
This is one of the things where it's entirely up to the DM to decide.
We'll do it the way we've always done it. High or low?
Low.
It will not it will not interfere.
Hooray!
I am going to face step right behind the two and attempt to charm them both.
Okay.
Could have done that.
That is
music
2 wisdom saves I have to attempt. Teleports behind nothing personal, kid.
it's hey kid, I like your haircut. Like, ooh.
You did a lot of charm magic today.
On
our end.
What number am I looking for?
You're looking for a 16.
16.
Well, I mean, we're two fake characters.
Well, they both passed.
Damn.
Damn.
Only I was there.
As their heads slowly begin to get muddled and fuzzy from your charm magic, I believe that's casting a spell, so that wears off.
Ah, there you are.
For Christ's sake, how many more of there are you?
You don't know.
Oh, pity you if you find out. Hey, Luffy?
Yeah. You don't want all of us in one place. That means you've done something very wrong.
Too many for my liking.
And what's up, Taro?
Try that one. Now go and point over to the box I found.
In a blink of an eye, Elafi is on it and just opens it barehanded because it's just that cool.
Yeah, as
Just judo
as
chop beside it out.
Alafi moves away from the two mages, you see them both begin to cast magic.
Why, Lappy? Why?
They are both
Bold of
casting
them.
a spell.
Can I use my freaking dagger of bloody Maggie to fucking like
The stab.
just to kind of like cut their hands? Not necessarily
Whoa!
like
Cut their hands off.
no.
We're looking for counter spells.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
I'll count.
That's Tora right there.
I'll throw one counter spell.
All right, what level?
Let's see. The Kid in the Market, was that the same day? I think it was. Yeah, because we did that just before.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah,
then-
that was like
Yeah, then three is the best I got.
All right, I need you to roll for it.
Oh, that's
Come on,
a big
buddy. Come on, buddy.
I've never counterspelled. I don't even remember what this roll is.
It's
It is your
It's
spell
plus
casting
your
mod.
intelligence modifier.
Okay.
And basically, you roll at a +5, and it's 10 plus spell level. So if it's like a 5th level spell, you got to roll 15. If it's like a 4th level spell, such as I don't know, Dimension Door, it's a.
Oh.
Yeah, you got this.
12.
Unfortunately, that does fail.
Mm-hmm.
As you try to grip onto their magic, their bodies vanish.
And what's in the box?
You see the child in this
Okay.
blank trance of just staring into nothing.
Elafi will.
Drana.
Yes. So, this cannon's good. I can make you one better. I can make you a cannon out of mithril. If you give me 3k gold.
Ah, that is quite interesting.
Hmm.
You're in possession of mithril.
No, it's purely for it's purely for the. Why do I want to say ingredients? Ingredients isn't the right word. It's purely for the ore. I am making you it for free. I just need the money for the ore, and obviously, I'll keep any misaligned pieces, in case I don't get it right the first time. Persuasion.
Also,
This isn't persuasion roll. As you're having this conversation with Brest, you just hear
And Jess was running as far as he can as after a bit ago, so I think I'm probably like midway running. Like,
Oh, good.
these sort of just checkered pattern, just mage rites. Gores, there's a situation. What is it now? We have, guests to entertain. The tent. Been compromised.
I turn around realizing exactly what they're talking about. Well, kind of.
Oh,
I don't know
dear.
exactly.
Well, well,
Drawn
well.
out, drawn out.
I was wondering why I lost a head count. There is now 2 of you, but you came in as a group of 5, if I'm remembering that.
You're one off, but that's okay.
Nope, yep, there was only 5 drawn out. It's not in, like...
We're so good at being sneaky that they can't even count us right.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, brother.
I really didn't want to have to do this.
I immediately self-cast silence.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't want to do this, and it just like, and we're both like, just like the silent film, like.
Joust, Drana, I need you two to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
great.
Joust's about to shout, "Look out!" And then it's just silent film, black and white of us, like, "Look out, Drana!" Like, oh boy. Well, now I can't cast anything. Great, I'm going in it to fucking win it.
Well, what is a 20-foot cube? So, or sorry, 20-foot sphere? Sphere or
It's a
cube?
sphere.
I believe it's a 20-foot radius sphere. It's actually a surprising area.
Good old 8.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, 20-foot radius sphere.
I am a walking spellbook.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should
So,
be a
do we need
sphere.
to draw a circle? So,
Let's see.
I do not have convenient circles.
oh well.
That's why I was using these little squares, but yeah, it's
On
about the
self.
general.
I literally just watched a bunch of magicians perform a circus act. I know these guys are mages.
There you go. There's your circle.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna
Thank
be a
you.
silent punch and brawl out here, trying to just.
Fortunately, they have the capacity of just walking out, or at least mostly. But
Well,
that keep you
actually-
guys safe from a lot of damages.
Well, maybe. It all depends if Drana can keep up the concentration. Yeah.
Alright.
I think I was there. Yeah, my bad. I was picking up the roll. Yeah. Okay.
All right. For the rest of you, you're going to, well, in a moment, hear a commotion.
Mhm.
Right now, silence is
Oh, I'm sure.
not doing them justice.
Silence is deafening.
The silence is deafening, and your friends aren't coming if they can't hear you.
By the way, you see Joust is looking horrible when he gets into the silence. Something is wrong. Something is very wrong. No, something is very wrong in his body right now.
Oh.
He's like starting to not move. Like,
So, as he was about to fabricate a spell, his words fall quiet as he looks down at the little goblin. His hand just sort of turns to a gripping gesture as he unsheaths his rapier. And he is going to take some stabs at you, Drana.
Okay.
oh boy, I guess I'll stab you. Well, spellbook ain't working. Better stab you.
I mean, you have a huge AC, so this is probably going to be tricky.
18. Currently.
I was off by 1. Okay, second attack. Oh, that's a little better. That'll definitely hit.
This is a story of a girl.
12 piercing damage.
Fuck.
This guy's got
Damn.
this guy's got a fucking mean backhand.
Probably rolled max, I hope.
And
Nope,
he is
minimum.
going to push his way to the center ring.
I get an attack of opportunity.
Yes, you do.
All right.
Let's hope you got that sentinel feat. No, I'm joking.
I do not. I did
I
not
know.
take Sentinel.
I know.
In fact,
It's
I'm
fun.
I'm taking Charger next level.
Ooh, interesting.
22.
22 will hit.
Okay.
Bonk him something fierce.
Go for the
Uh,
ankles.
I don't have a toxin, or I don't have a mutagen currently, so I just have my base attack.
All right.
Yeet. 10 damage.
10 damage.
Not bad.
Thwack!
Returned him in kind.
Your plus for damage should be +4, right?
You would
so-
hear the thwacking and the grunting, but again, quiet.
According to my D&D Beyond, it's +6.
Your strength bonus is +4. That's why I asked. Unless you have
Yeah,
something
it-
else that's +4. I don't know.
I have fighting style.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, fighting style do it, yeah.
You do
Well,
respect.
while it may
Very
fall
fun.
on deaf ears, Beres sort of breaks out of the silence like, it seems we have time for an encore. And that's going to be his turn.
See Joust like kind of pointing to his ear holes. He's like, what? What? Mom. Mom.
The Matrites are going to pull back from the silence.
Right on the edge. Joust is still like head in the silence bubble. What? What?
Need to check my spells. Make
Good
sure there aren't spells that
Ooh.
they have to hear you in order to cast.
Most bard spells I found out.
Yes, they are. They do need. You do need to be able to hear on majority of the bar spells. See or hear.
Luckily, this is only one I have to see.
Yes, presumably it's probably a C. Should have gotten out of the bubble.
One's gonna cast a spell at you. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Wait, who are you talking to?
Joust.
Just yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's still a +1. I don't know why. Thought that was any different. Nat 1.
All right.
Damn.
You are paralyzed, Joust.
Do I want to? God, what's that thing
Silvery
called?
barbs.
No, I can't silvery barbs it, but I mean it's the sorcerer thing. That's what I was.
Sorcerer.
I already made the call, Joust.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to open up my sorcerer stuff. That's why I was like, yeah, but go ahead. Yeah, so paralyzed, sure.
Yep.
And
The second Matrite is going to cast a spell at Drana. So I need you to make a wisdom save as well.
Tizakis, that's
Okay.
what it's called. I don't know. That's why I forgot that completely. Yeah, I was like, something to do with Tizakis.
27, does that make it?
All right. You feel your body trying to stiffen like Joust is, but you break yourself out of it. The spell fails.
Oh,
I have
don't
a
forget you
snappy
need to,
one.
you need to make a concentration check for your silence.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
so
to beat at least
10?
10 to...
Should be 10.
Well, yeah, 10 or 12-ish, yeah.
Oh, that's half damage, so.
Yeah.
The silence is broken.
Oh, so they didn't even have to move to do it.
Yeah.
Well,
Might as well.
knowing that Drana can do that is reason enough.
I love silence.
At this point, the group is going to hear a commotion, and at the end of the second round, they can make their way into the stage.
All right.
If
Can I
they choose
argue to use a key point to get their turn faster?
I'll allow it. Alafa, you'll roll initiative at the top of the round.
Wonderful.
The rest will have to do it at the bottom of the next round.
I'm assuming it's a con save at the end of turn for the paralyzed.
I would actually like to try and wake the kid up and try to usher them out, if possible.
The kid seems very unresponsive to whatever you were doing to it. Like a tap on the face, a little shake on the shoulder, non-responsive.
He is
God-
bewitched.
Can I get there faster if I burn phase steps?
Sure.
Unfortunately, it was 5,000 yards away.
I feel like I need to stay with the kid because there's no way that I am leaving this kid alone.
Up to you.
Yeah, I'm staying.
You
I'm staying with the kid.
Like you all begin to hear a commotion in the main tent, which you know
Go.
you left Drana behind.
With Barres, after what they just said.
No, it's time for a grand finale. Got out the echoes of that, yeah.
You can join us, babe. It'll be fine.
All right.
Okay, are you sure?
Yep.
Uh,
I highly doubt Payne would want to save a kid anyway. You're good.
I don't feel comfortable leaving a kid alone, especially in these circumstances.
It's up to you.
Well-
right now,
well, you know,
let
Just
me,
stuff him back in that box. He was perfectly safe there.
guys. Let's just focus
Sorry.
on what we have at hand. Joust.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn. I assume it's end of turn con save? Or is it just like, is it,
Probably just hold person, right? So it's another
it's
wisdom.
probably hold person, right? Yeah.
At the end of each of its turns.
Yeah, I was gonna say at the end of my turn. So con save, or is it wisdom save?
Still a wisdom save.
Wisdom, that was it. So it is hold person. Okay. There we go. 15.
15 does not pass.
All right, cool. So it's an 18. Got it. Cool. All right, that's
Or
my turn.
16.
It's at least a 17. Okay.
Y'all assuming too much.
Yeah, I was gonna say just skip my turn. Don't worry about it.
Drana.
All right. So, Drona is going to
Don't worry. Leave Joust. I'm fine. I'm gonna get beat up anyway. It's cool.
Let her take her turn. Gosh.
I'm just telling her. Don't worry about me.
No backseat gaming. Come on.
Anyway,
Okay. I fucking lost my train of thought.
Oh.
Bonus action ignite. I'm dealing 1d4 to myself.
Okay.
You in the flaming rain.
I take 1.
That's not
nice
bad.
roll.
That's good.
All right. And with the leftover blood from my bleeding, as my hammer crackles, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at our dear Ringmaster.
Okay.
Alrighty.
You have to take a look at them.
Alright, cool. I doubt that hits.
11 does not hit.
Alright.
He
It goes wide.
You almost see him like take a bow as a dodge.
Oh, that motherfucker.
Is this Ring of Fire actually here?
It is now.
Can I long jump through it?
You would have to make a dex save.
Rough. Alright. Fuck it. 5, 10. Let's go. 10, 15.
Make a dex save.
Will do.
You know what? There was a cannon you could fire yourself.
Yeah, but that thing's dangerous.
I know. You just look at
7.
it yourself.
I mean, you've been boasting about how unsafe it is this whole time.
I know.
Yeah. 7 got it.
I was just
Unfortunately, 7's going to fail.
Yeah, I figured. So I don't get through, or I get burned.
You get through, but you are going to take fire damage.
All right. 5, 10, 15.
Makes sense.
Specifically, 22 fire damage.
Fuck!
God.
it's a big ring of fire.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think it would be like a D4.
How do you like the taste of the primordials, huh? Packs a spicy punch, you say?
Indeed. As I pass my turn.
Oh, a little woozy on the legs there. Alright. Top of the round. Tora, Alafi.
22 initiative.
Alright.
Well, that's the top of the round.
18.
18. Alright. And
Nice.
we will set you both right here as you see the once primordial fire that acted as a showpiece is now this burning ring. You see the mage rights that once disappeared now holding Joust in a magical bind.
Yeah, I owe them a couple punches.
I mean, you got to give the guy his other punches. You only hit him once.
Alright.
Mhm,
That puts you, Alafi, at first, so what'd you say you got? 18, Tora?
Yeah.
What's your dex?
Dex is a +1.
Okay. So
Oh.
Okay.
Joints are creaking. Joints are creaking.
you'll be going for Barres. Perfect. All right.
Ugh.
Ah, look, Alafi, standing right where he wants to be.
Immediately between them again, they already know this particular presence, and it should be pretty fucking horrifying for them at this point. Except this time I'm doing extra punching. I pop the fists.
You pop the fists.
I think they need to be a dex check, was it?
In fact, I'm actually going to spend 2 points to pop the fists and go bring the astral visage as well.
Okay.
So, dex save for both of them. DC 16.
They both pass.
Damn.
Tough wizards.
Okay, nothing happens.
Ugh.
Unfortunately, it's a saver suck.
Yeah,
Which, given it's just
these
2
mage
points,
rights
is what it
appear
is.
to be as equally dexterous as they are magical.
Okay, I don't know which one happens to be holding concentration, so I'm just going to hit both of them.
You
I
can
will-
see this one holding the spell.
Oh, in that case, that makes it very easy. Hey, buddy.
He's doing the whole like hand movement, and you're just like, which one?
Punch. Actually, you know what? I have a little bit extra movement. Hey, do you want to take an opportunity attack on me? Go. Actually, no. Joust does not threaten when he's paralyzed. Never mind. Just a regular ass punch.
All right, go for it.
I say a regular punch. No, this is a magic fist punch to make it extra painful. 17.
Of course.
You still do have,
17 hits.
and remember, you still should have that bardic going
Yep.
if needed.
Minimum damage 6.
It's still enough for him to have to roll concentration.
Yep.
And that is an 11.
He succeeds.
All right.
I will hit him again.
Hit him again.
What's wrong with healing?
Also hits.
We'll see. Maybe we will get some extra feeling. A little bit extra. Wait, I could add your bardic to the damage, yes or no?
That is a good question. I don't know.
I
if the
think that's a
damage-
Valor Bard specific thing. Never mind.
That might be Valor Bard. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking because I know they changed it with the.
8 damage to the same lad.
All right.
And another concentration check, please.
That is a 12.
Succeeded again.
He is holding Joust in place.
Yeah, the bardic. It's when they cast spells that restore or deal damage, or spells can use the bardic now, but not the Valor Bard is damage on melee.
Any more punches, Alafi?
That's all I can do with the bonus action, an action provided to me.
Alright.
So I'll end my turn here.
Tora, you're up.
It's not so easy to get away from me.
Oh, he's beating the shit out of one nerd.
Making a big mistake here.
Come on.
Oh, that was the mage, right? Sorry.
Oh, you're the one
They,
trafficking children. I
they
don't know
all
what to tell
have
you.
French accents. I'm sorry.
Oh, so they're all elves.
I blame myself.
If there was one
Fucking-
frog guy, that would be hilarious because he's going with a big neck, like.
Who the hell kidnaps children? Of course you're gonna get punched in the face for it.
And then traffics
Alright.
them. That's the worst thing.
Mhm.
That's the one. That's the one holding concentration.
Correct.
Oh, Joust, yep.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. How about we drop a second level chromatic orb and see if we can't shake him out?
All right.
Oh,
Roll the hit.
Boy. Oh, bother.
Oh, bother.
Oh, dear.
Please crit.
Damn, I'm rolling 12s today.
It's a 4.
Yeah. Don't remind me.
That unfortunately misses.
Damn.
Or blast next to the cannon, whatever flavor that was.
And now they really do need a new cannon.
The acid melts through it. Whoops.
Anything else, Sora?
Don't really have a bonus, so yeah.
Bures is up. He is going to take his hat and raise it up over his head. Like, take it off, raise it over his head. And as he does so, you see him beginning to fizzle up and evaporate. He is casting a spell.
So, do I get to use counter spells since I just cast a spell?
Yeah, you
It's a
still have your
reaction, yeah.
action.
Yeah, counter
Alright.
spell's a reaction, so that is a legal spell.
Okay.
Alright,
All right, I'll attempt to counter spell him.
alright, what level?
Third.
As he throws the hat up, he looks up, and he's still on the ground. He looks over and sees you just raised a card to negate it.
Uno reverse.
I was about to say.
Then sorry, bitch, eyes start to fly.
Mirror force.
No, the movement for this one is him just holding the cards between two fingers and waggling it back and forth, like he's saying,
You didn't say the magic word.
You are ruining the show. Very well.
I think it was ruined long before I got here.
It's tacky and I hate it. Like,
Well, if you insist, I will do something that you cannot counter. As he pulls out a familiar whip, and he is
Oh,
going to use his
no.
action to crack the whip. I need to roll a 10.
Summons a ferret.
oh yes,
Uh,
bag of tricks.
If only.
Nope, it's.
I need to even see if they have a mini for this.
A bullet.
I would think so. Ah, yeah, they do.
Probably.
Unoccupied space. There we go.
Oh! Oh!
Hey, look at that! It's a rhino.
Like as the whip cracks, you just charging out of this like summoned vortex from the whip appears a rhino.
Don't worry, I can hit you. Oh shit!
He will go after Boresco's.
That's a cool whip.
It is the Ringmaster's whip.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
There's his stats now. Okay. Bress is still gonna take his chances and take a few steps back from Drana. You want to opportunity attack that?
Yes, I would.
All right.
All right. 12.
12 does not hit.
Did you still have a bardic?
I never got a bardic.
I thought I gave one to.
You gave one to
Karen.
me. You gave one
Karen
to
got the bardic.
Alafi. You gave one.
Okay.
Did you give one to Tora?
No.
No.
Okay.
Just
no.
two of us for now.
Just
I knew you gave it to someone else. I just couldn't remember which one it was.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm counting my mantle as like I gave it to someone. That's what I thought. I was like, no, you're right. Never mind.
Bress will end his turn, and the rhinoceros will begin to charge his gore attack. That's a natural 20.
No.
Oh God!
I can't silvery barbs. Unfortunately, I'm incapacitated.
Unfortunate.
Let me see. Incapacitated. Okay.
Cannot take reaction.
Yeah, I don't think it's reactions or yeah.
That is 19 bludgeoning damage.
I'm unconscious.
Oh no!
Seriously?
Yeah.
How low of HP were you at before?
I had
Yeah.
4 HP left after jumping through the fire.
Yeah. And him hitting her for like 20 or whatever it was.
12.
12, yeah.
Gosh.
Because you have no con.
Get
You
some
want to know
calm,
something?
Girl.
I have the tough feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck all of you.
That's rough.
Get some con!
How do you? It's not easy to just get some con. Tough gets
Get
you more
some
than con.
heavy
anyway.
armor, you damn rogue.
It's called Belt of Dwarven Kind, or
Listen, it's not my fault I dab on the freaking, like, attacks.
It's true. It's true. All we need is one belt and Tron is fixed.
Yeah, it's a belt and bam, you got your meaty person.
All right,
Anyway.
with that, it is Bress's turn over.
Or the rhino. What do we call this rhino? Rampagey? I don't know.
Call him Angie.
Angie rhino? Yeah.
Angie Rhino, yes.
Making it the two wizards' turn, isn't it?
Oh yeah, right. I was like Matrix, yeah.
Go ahead, try it. Staring right at them.
While this fight is still going on, I'm still trying to shake the kid awake.
He continues to be unresponsive.
Can I pinch him?
Yes,
Pain.
it does nothing.
Gob already
Fucking-
described you like
You were
doing all kinds of
attacking the
stuff
kid,
and you never woke
yeah.
up.
Can I assault the child? It's what I just heard.
Can I slap the
That's
Don't-
not.
No, we're kidding. We're kidding.
We're kidding.
Don't touch the child!
It's a baby!
Don't touch the child.
Anyways,
Yeah, I'm gonna carefully, like, loosely seal it, and then just like.
there's no
run.
he ripped the box open.
Oh.
He cracked that board.
Kind of put the lid back on.
Yeah, I'll put the lid back on.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you
You
later.
just kind of like slowly putting just.
Better than nothing. He just starts running over to the freaking the big top. 'Cause he hears something going on. He's not gonna fucking do this shit again.
You know what? Now I'm actually thinking about it. If Payne walked in, it's exactly almost like the Community episode. Fire, drawn on the ground. There's a rhino.
Except
Yeah,
except you don't have a box of child.
Yeah, there's no.
No,
Yeah,
I
and
don't even have a box.
yeah, Yeah, there's no pizza. You come in. What am I?
You're just holding the box lid, just like, guys, I couldn't. Oh God.
What is going on?
Anyways, we've gone on too long. The mage rights are gonna just keep stabbing the shit out of Joust.
Okay.
Just let me know
Like
when
one's
I need to roll
concentrating, they
initiative.
both pull out their swords, and they're just gonna take jabs at the paralyzed Joust, so they get to roll with advantage.
That is correct. They need to beat a, I think 14. Yeah, 14. Yeah.
Well, 27 is definitely gonna do it.
Yeah, that's gonna hit a Tarask. Like.
Well, it's only short sword, so.
Yeah.
9 piercing damage.
Keeping on the tradition that
Hey,
Joust
max
looks at
damage with
his
the short sword still hurts.
Second attack will hit. That's max damage. 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
Second mage right. That's a 4.
Oh.
That ain't hitting.
Wow, two attacks on these wizards. God damn.
They're not class level wizards. They get to cheat.
Yeah, that's true. They're NPC wizards. Like,
If they were class level wizards, we would have a lot more trouble in our hands.
And that's
Yeah.
25. That'll hit for 9 more piercing damage.
these guys are rolling hot. With
Damn,
it.
they rolled good.
Yeah, down to
I rolled
32.
good damage.
Ow.
Is this going to be the year where Gob starts finally rolling good in fights against us? I feel like we've been pretty lucky so
It's
far.
no longer the roll of
four.
4s, it's the roll of 14s.
No!
I'm not making you that die.
No, I don't expect it. That'd be way too much to get a gemstone dice with 14s all over it.
Oh yeah. Now 4s maybe, but 14, that's just asking too much.
That they are going. Oh yeah, I still have those. They are going to use their bonus actions, and Alafa, you notice that the gloves they appear to be wearing, just this green glyph begins to glow on them
Okay.
as they seem to have bolstered themselves in some way.
Hmm.
That
Cool.
looks like a problem.
We'll see. Joust, do you want to try to make another wisdom save?
Nope. Go ahead.
Shit.
I'll just come back in an hour. How about that?
Uh,
No,
My
I was
turns go by quick. Don't worry, I'm gonna get you out this turn.
Drana needs to make a death save, I think. Yeah, it's Drana.
Thank you, Dungeon Master. Now let the Dungeon Master say it. Drana.
1 sec, I gotta move.
I'm waiting for the dungeon master to say it.
I think that was the point.
No.
Make a death save.
Thank you. This is
Oh
gonna be good.
no.
All right.
All right. Alafi, top of the round. Pain.
It's punch time.
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
Can I actually position myself up on the high rise up here?
No.
No? Okay.
You have to actually climb the ladder for that.
13.
All right. Put yourself in the initiative bar.
Where am I? Where am I? Where am I?
I don't know. Where'd you go?
Somewhere.
Yeah, where'd I go?
Weird.
There's Slambo. Slambo, what did you do with Pain?
That's okay. We'll just
He's taking him in for questioning.
copy your model over here. No worries.
Yeah.
I still love this Slambo. God damn. Such a
It's
cool
very
model.
funny.
Yeah, shame you didn't make it to the show.
Yeah.
Ah,
Well,
darn.
you know what? It's fine.
Honestly, Slambo might help us if he was here.
He might.
Oh no, fool, those are my bounties.
All right. Yep, Alafi, you're up.
Punch. This one's getting all the fists until I decide I'm done fisting them.
Okay.
Freezing.
Raisin.
I said what I said. First attack. 20.
That hits.
Man, you fisted him so hard.
11 damage.
Max damage. Ooh.
Well, it would be max if it was
Alright,
like. Oh no, it is.
Check.
on a fist attack. So.
He's still
Yeah.
holding it. That was an 11.
That is
Oh.
impressive. Okay, I guess I just keep hitting him until he gives up. Let go, my friend! Natural 20!
Let's fucking go!
Do it. Break him.
Is it funny that you're just
Destroy
like,
him.
let go of my friend, you just throw him into the fire?
15 damage.
Oh, ouch.
You're gonna break concentration because I'm gonna knock him unconscious.
That'll do it. Yeah.
All right. Whoop. Joust, you are no longer paralyzed. You have broken the spell.
Yay!
Hooray!
Fantastic.
As
Now
his-
seeing that Joust can move.
As his temple is now bloodied from blunt force trauma.
It's the same guy you punch in the face here. Let go! Let go! Just keep hitting him in the face.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I imagine I'm gonna have to make a dex save.
Yes, you do.
Come on, buddy.
Evasion. Yeah.
Evasion. Yeah. If I roll good enough, I will use the Bardic Inspiration here then.
Okay.
That's right, D8. Mm-hmm.
So 14 becomes a 15. That was a poor roll. Is 15 enough?
No.
Ah!
Damn.
But because
So I take half damage.
But because of your
haha,
evasion,
dex.
yes, you take half.
Haha. Funny monk stuff.
There it is. So already halved. Take 11 fire damage
Okay.
as you
Painful.
leap past the ring of fire. Boris has pulled himself back away from Drana. Drana is down next to the rhino who has just angrily gored this goblin.
Mhm. And both mage rights can take attack of opportunities on me.
Yes, they most certainly will.
This will also make it so they can't counterspell.
Doesn't matter. It was a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, no, not so good. Okay, so that's 20, 25,
Out.
30, 35, 40, 45.
Just kick the rhino in the face. Oh, stun the rhino. That'd be so
Wait, hold on.
cool.
5, 10, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Sorry, 45 is here.
All right.
Bonus action, Step of the Wind.
Jump
Alright.
up onto the hut.
Just in a blur. Zoom. With a look that only says, how could you do this?
Sorry, let's
You got some
let's
explaining to do.
let's scale you back up here. There we go.
Yeah.
You were the chosen one, Beres.
And just making contact. You've got some splaining to do. If you are even Beres. And that is Alafi's turn.
My friend, you are very perceptible.
It's not a word.
Perceptive is the word he's
I
looking
can
for.
perceive you easily.
More share perceptible ease in this world.
Man, we are all so talkative today. I'm so sorry, Dom.
It's been 2 weeks. I understand.
I get it.
We want to get all of this out.
we got one session to get the giggles out, and then we'll be good to go. That's unfortunate that it's like mildly serious. Anyway,
You have
He was
been
saying-
perceptive for so long. Yet you could not see past your own sight.
what?
Oh, what was her name? It was many years ago.
Very careful with what you say next.
Are you willing to kill me over it? Then who is the lawbreaker?
Pirate Queen's laying on the floor unconscious in front of him. Just saying.
Elafi will say nothing more. Not for
That-
the moment, at least.
And then
We'll wait
it's
till next
the,
round to have some more fun.
Tora, you're up.
Did it take me 1 or 2 phase steps to make it to
Probably one.
make it here?
We'll say 1.
Okay.
Very Obi-Wan versus Anakin over here with Beres and Alafi.
With a rhinoceros in the background.
And yeah, I don't know what movie you
It's
watched.
just-
I
it's
saw there was
just
a
a-
rhino.
Lest we forget the
There's
rhino
a
in the
rhino
room.
there.
Yeah.
It could have easily been the elephant in the room, but hey, I didn't roll for that.
Oh,
that would've
damn.
been so
That could have been
good.
very funny.
Ah, well.
Such a good. Yeah, close enough.
Tora.
Let's see.
It's
Here,
been
back.
2 weeks. The wizard needs time to take their turn. Don't
This
worry
could be
about
a very this. I don't know how smart this is, but I got to go with something.
All right.
5, 10, 15, and I'm going to use last phase step. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Just avoid the
and-
firewall entirely. Love it.
Yeah, I'm going to pop a potion and give it to Drana.
All right.
How big of a potion? 2d4 or?
Because this rhino's gonna. I feel like this rhino's gonna fuck you up no matter which one I give you. Let's make it the greater potion.
All right.
Chances, right?
Yeah.
So is that
I mean,
44?
Full action heal, right?
Full action. Yeah.
Full action heal. Yep. So max on the grader.
44 plus 4 is
20.
20 HP.
All right, I'm up.
You just took a rhino to the chest and you have just gained consciousness.
Guess what? This girl has been chewed up by a crocodile and now gored by a rhino within the past
Oh, her
2
parents would be
weeks.
so proud. Her parents would be so fucking proud.
This is
Not
why
proud.
I
Her parents would be
like,
so worried. This is why we don't tell their parents the stories.
All right. I believe that's
I
it for
went
you,
down in
Tora.
combat today. Just
No,
like
not
Tuesday.
quite.
Okay. What else you got?
Oh no. No, my bonus. No, I used my bonus action to the phase steps, so I've still got 15 I can take.
Excuse me.
Not that there's much place for me to go here.
Just backs up off the stage.
Yeah, backs
All right,
into
I'm
a
done.
wall of fire. All right. It is Bures's turn.
Gotta measure something.
Please, please. Ladies, gentlemen, and all folks of non-binary gender. Are you not at all at least calm enough and curious enough to know why this is all happening?
You can tell me if you want. If you say the right words, maybe I'll stop punching you. Not that I've started with you.
There are greater powers at play than you think, Elafi.
And so you started kidnapping children?
Not by choice, no. By necessity. See, a queen, she's very demanding of her subjects and people. Sometimes for our own survival, we must make those sacrifices on her behalf.
And so you have to kidnap children.
Children, adults, women, bestial people, rare plants, exotic animals. Everything.
Sounds to me like you're a bad guy.
See, again, you
Even
do
if
not
you're just-
know the powers at play, my friend. And if I am to die, then all of those secrets die with me.
Oh, I'm not killing you.
Oh, well, that is very good news. I would rather
Nope.
not kill you, but I would also rather you not let this little secret out. So we are at quite an impasse, no?
Keep talking. If you can explain why and how you can take my help to stop kidnapping children, then maybe this can work out. And then I imagine he tries to stab me or something.
C'est la guerre.
You see him take a long, deep pause as he mulls his words over wisely. Tell me, Elafi, how long has it been since you have been back in the Highlands?
Like 80 years?
80 years. 80 years. A long time to be away, no? Much,
I haven't seen you in like 50.
and many things can happen in 50 years.
Mm-hmm. Becoming a kidnapper's a pretty wild jump.
Yes, becoming a slave to a god is definitely a large step.
Yeah.
Do not
You're
take
not doing this out of your own bit. It's still wrong. I'm obligated to save people.
Well, then save people you care about most.
Ooh, that's making me angry.
I know, it is very anger-inducing. Tell you this. You keep this secret shut, and I will hand you my ledger. All of the uncanny trades I have made throughout the years.
A list of people you've kidnapped?
I assure you, some of the names on there might be very important to you.
He didn't know it.
Oh my god. It's that whole anime
Ilafi
going.
is grabbing this man's collar, and there would be a little bit of something this man hasn't seen. A lot can happen in 50 years. There is a certain rage behind the ghost fists, Ilafi's own fists, and the weird red glow in his eyes for this bit, because that
Oh.
fucking wereshark wants blood with this guy.
Oh my god.
You touched my family. I sacrificed everything to keep them safe. And you used our time together to go find them?
I did not find them, Elafi. They were already prisoners.
Well, if he lets him go, we're done fighting. I need to talk to this man.
What?
I need a promise from all of you.
If we wanted to, we could beat them up. We don't even have our full crew here. We know.
Ah, neither do I.
I'm
Your
sorry.
one guy's already, like, dead. I guess one of ours is already also kind of, like, dead, but, you know,
You see
blow
him,
for blow.
you see him snap his finger, and from across the whole tent, you begin to hear metal clamoring.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that'd be the mage rights that were in the stadium.
Tons of animated armor from everywhere. Makes sense to me.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yes. I'm sorry, I didn't really catch it. I was kind of out of it for what felt like an hour. Jazz is just like, I've been stabbed by 2 guys and now we want you to let them go? Okay. Oh, look. My cousins.
Yep. You improved your point.
Looks like we got the old Mexican standout.
Now, that promise?
Ronan's just lying on the floor at this point, kicking back.
I will presume that is a yes from you.
I agree if I am allowed to cast a healing spell on that one by the rhino.
And a round of applause to my wonderful performers here. As he sort of like gives the gestures, the mage rights sort of slowly put their weapons away and take a step back.
Good job, by the way. You stab very well.
What we're trained to do.
I would like to try and make a. Oh shit! Fuck!
It's okay. It's okay. I'm just showing you that the fire ring is
Okay.
subsided.
Oh.
All right. So I am also going to step forward, and just basically say to him, "I'll keep my mouth shut if that child goes back to his mother. He doesn't go with you."
Very well. You have my word.
Perez. What the fuck?
Oh,
Drana gets up and starts petting the rhino.
by the way, I was going to give you
he seems a lot more docile now that the combat is over.
yeah, Drana, you're going to get a D4, by the way, back, so I think it's probably going to be...
Thank you.
Yeah, that's how I was trying to roll. I was like, right, that's what I was doing. You'll get 6 back.
Thank you.
The minimum, but you know.
What the fuck? You got yourself lined up to have to kidnap people?
It was a chance of luck, we shall say. Being in the wrong place at the right time.
That's the worst of it.
You and I both know this performance has gone on for many, many, many years now. And we have done much good to entertain people.
How long have you been kidnapping people?
About 10 years after you were gone. We were doing our usual tours when the Queen herself made a request to see our performance.
Which queen?
Queen Elias,
Ooh.
the God Queen herself. It was a performance for one audience member. Yet, felt like the stage and all of its audience was full of people.
You performed for a god.
They were
Wow.
very impressed by us. They wished to see our services put to their own use. Yes.
I've always hated the gods. Always messing with things they shouldn't be.
Suppose might makes right in some circles.
Yes.
Felt like any wrong word, any wrongdoing against her would be an instant death.
Because, of course, how are you going to fight a god? Oh, Barres.
So they started small. They made little requests here. A beautiful maiden, a very rare plant only grown in a certain part of the world. It soon grew more and more, and suddenly it became an enterprise. A missing poster here and there, and by that time we were already far out of town. We cover our tracks very well. Not our tour dates, but our tracks.
And what supposedly happens to these people?
It is only between Elias and her walls.
You
I
just
am-
hand them off.
I'm simply a deliverer, nothing more, nothing less. And she keeps this circus very well fed.
I hope you're going around doing what good you can to a town.
We cannot bring semblance of joy to at least one person. And I would have ended it a long time ago.
Hey guys, looking back at the rest of the crew. It sounds like my family's in danger.
Well, promise is a promise. And he hands you a book.
You want to make a copy first?
That will not be necessary.
Okay. We should make a deal of our own. What, do you guys have a scheduled drop-off?
Every time we tour, we make one tour back to Elias. Unfortunately, this was only the start of the tour. We are planning to make our way in the next coming months down to Falling Fire, over to Everspire, and a small drop in Durandorol.
No problem. I imagine, with the certain names I'm going to find in this book, I'm going to be inclined to head right to Elias.
Be very careful what you do with information.
Mm-hmm.
It is, I understand, in your best interest. Make immediate move. Not be hasty. A god.
Oh, I know. Furbolgs and dwarves have lived of the Gaia, a much less talkative god for a long time.
But the giants that serve under Gaia, they have many things that no one can deny them. Akadi. She was a prisoner to the fire giants. and was offered the trade.
Was she the only one?
He is the only name you will find in there. I do not know what happened to the others of your family. Most likely also prisoners there. Or worse.
Damn. No, it wouldn't surprise me if my children were a little more slippery than that. Circati would have distracted to let them get away. She would know where they are.
Perhaps a scapegoat so the others could remain safe.
Hopefully. Either way, I need to get to Circati to find out. Ilafi's gonna immediately say, "Oh, as much as I want to punch you some more for being a dirty kidnapper, it's not your doing. Including your crew. Sorry about your face, by the way, looking at the other guy who's almost knocked out."
All swollen cheeked. Like, okay.
like his temple, his eye is forced shut from the swelling.
Oh.
I punched him real good.
A
That
small
crit really
price
got
to
him.
pay for information.
Now, how about a new cannon?
Oh, let's not push it.
Really on about that
You
again.
really don't have time.
I do not have time, however, as a show of goodwill, he'll toss the whip over to you. Rana.
I definitely grab it. This I did not expect.
Well, it is good for a large distraction.
Then I think it's best held by our own performer as I toss it to Joust.
Oh boy, I'd like to try it right now.
Oh, no.
Right, no.
No.
No, I wouldn't,
Unfortunately, it
wouldn't,
is
no.
one time you still done.
No, I figured. I'm already I'll be casting Identify, and as I'm looking, identifying. Like,
Let me use my super sight. Bender's eyes just zoom in through the box.
it just rips the whip in half. Wow, so cool.
So realistic.
In Elias, where do you drop them off?
At the very walls of the capital city of Elias.
Just at the walls? Someone comes to pick them up?
Someone at the gate comes, collects the caravans of cages that we... Don't ask questions, and they only deliver us payment and a message from the giving thanks. And the tour continues again.
Mm. Well, I imagine you'll be happy to know if my group is willing, we're going to head right to Elias, and we're going to rescue as many names from this book as we can.
If you are looking to fight a god, there might be something in Fallen Fire, but it is dangerous.
Hmm?
What?
You have my attention, Joust. What?
There are things beyond my comprehension there, but it is very powerful and very dangerous technology.
Wait. What do you mean dangerous technology? What are you talking about?
More dangerous than you.
Very. Yeah, I am a comical joke compared to the technology down there.
Okay, you never mentioned this before. What the fuck?
There is lots of technology. If there is something that could rival the power of a god, it would be there.
Oh, it's a vague. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know specifically. I literally don't have any memories. What do you want me to do? As he's
That's
trying
fair,
to-
Joe.
Maybe not bring us to assumptions like that.
Yeah.
We need concrete things,
Your
not something...
choice of words, very showy, as always, Joust. You keep
Yeah,
your thing.
as Giles is like shrugs, he's like, I'm just saying. It's like a good, I got like 60,
This
40
kidnapping
odds
business
here.
is not the only thing that we have to worry about, Giles. Do you realize?
What? Slambo? Bah.
I'm not talking about that. Fine.
Oh. I was just saying, it would be good if we could make our way to there, but Elias, but time is of the essence. I suppose we would make our way there then.
How long ago did you grab Zakati?
Since our last tour, we had to go from Highlands all the way back through Bolton. Several months.
Ooh.
No less than half a year ago.
Not long at all. Okay. You put me under a great deal of stress now. To think I was living thinking that my family would be hidden, safe. But if they've been... I wonder how long they were prisoners for. Fuck.
Well, cannot speak on their behalf.
Have to go and find out. I'm heading to Elias. If you want, come with me. You don't have to. What I'm going to do is probably dangerous and stupid.
Dangerous and stupid is our middle name there, Laffy.
Listen, hang on.
That I would
time out.
very much agree to. You are literally going to storm into a goddess's castle and demand people back.
Oh, I have no intention of ever talking to a god.
Well,
Listen,
for-
hang on. Time out. Just before we actually commit to any decisions here, we still have a bit of homework here to take care of.
What's that?
And
That repose spell, that gentle repose spell, is not going to last very long. We've only got how many days left?
Not long.
not
Can we
long.
just cast it again to keep them fresh, or is this like an instantaneous? It's done.
I have no fucking clue.
You can keep doing it. It just only
It-
lasts that certain amount of time.
For
Yes.
10 days, you can stave off decay, and you can keep doing that again and again. It's going to keep costing you 2 copper pieces to do it every time, but
Yeah.
If it's only going to cost 2 copper pieces the next time that we have to do that, then that's fine. We can take our time and actually take care of this now. I don't mind that.
This is a bad idea.
you are doing
We
us
need
a great
backup.
kindness if you're going to keep our secrets. Perhaps this may be
If I
my way
let
of
it out,
helping you.
they might do terrible things to the people that you've captured. At least with this, we can start getting them out potentially.
I'm not against the idea of going over to Elias and actually, trying to see if we can rescue these people.
He grabbed my wife.
I'm not against that idea of going to find them. My question is, how long is that going to take? And how fast can we get from here to there?
Elias
Is it
isn't
possible
very
that the
far.
college actually has a teleportation point right there in Elias?
I believe the embassy would be in Dragonbloom.
That would save us a trip.
It gets us closer.
Yeah.
But if you do remember, he is traveling through Fallen Fire, and there we could
Is
convene
Elias
with the
on
circus.
the way to the Mage College? Or the Mage's Isles, whatever?
No.
Like, this is the capital of Elias right here on the map, right?
Right.
Yes.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the map.
Oh, right. I'm looking on the wrong
And
side.
the college is in the Glowing Isles.
Yeah, it's actually faster for us to just go there. It's in fact on the way, kind of.
Yeah. So, where is the capital city again?
Elias? At the very south of its peninsula.
The fancy
So
symbol.
that's what this thing is in the middle here.
Yeah, you
Yes.
can see the
That's
one
it
by
there.
Fallen
Okay.
Fire. and
As
stuff,
as
yeah.
as every
Alright, cool.
every capital has a symbol.
Okay, cool.
Payne wouldn't know where it is. It's fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't know where it is because I'm not from there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna turn over to our Feywild friend, though. You're actually
Elias,
from the area.
Elias comes in contact with the Feywild. It doesn't mean I've been to every place.
Yeah, but you would know it better than the rest of us, now wouldn't you?
I suppose that is true.
Unfortunately, it is very difficult to get to Elias.
One last question. Barres, how long till you go into Falling Fire?
Well, our next tour would have taken us down that way, so... A caravan, I would say... 3 weeks.
We might try and catch up with you. We'll see.
You are doing...
It's not a bad idea.
If there is something you'll need done in Elias that does not require you, perhaps I may be of assistance in some way.
Actually,
By the way, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I'm like, he's going that way.
He doesn't have
but-
gentle repose. We're not going to be able to. Like, he's going to take 3 weeks to get there. That's why I asked him, because if he was going to
Yes.
get there in a week, it would have worked. But otherwise, no.
Do you know how many wizards he's got? He probably has somebody that could do it.
do you know the gentle repose spell by any chance?
Drawn a high or low.
Hi.
There are some that know it, yes.
Then you can do us a favor.
A big favor.
And then not keep 30%. It's a finder's fee.
All you have to do is just keep it quiet.
I mean, we're keeping secrets for you at this point.
As
Yeah.
you can see, keeping quiet has been my strong suit up until now.
Unfortunately, yeah, you just happened to come
I
into me.
am going to pull out the bag that contains the heads, not opening it, but just showing it. We need these to get the fire and cash them in for a bounty.
Might as well show them what's in the bags.
Alright. I show it open the bag and just show the freaking heads.
Oh!
With the two copper pieces resting in each of their eyes. Is that who I think it is?
The basilisk. Yes. And a crocodile.
Oh,
I told you we're good in a fight.
I would say
Yeah.
you are damn smashing in the fight.
God damn it. Oh, God damn it. No one in chat understands why I feel such pain right now.
Yeah.
Just take a close look at that mug and tell me you get that reference.
Bon oui to you all, my children.
Ow.
No, Gurg, I'm pain.
I'm pain.
No, I'm
Whatever you
pain.
want.
What's her AC?
Doesn't matter.
I have missed you, goddamn people.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Waluigi.
Well, you can see how that might be a little tricky.
And
The ringleader of a circus takes down the king of pirates.
Yeah, that's why.
I have an idea. Wait, has anyone told Drana about the wanted posters yet?
No.
We haven't
Fuck,
really had
never
a
mind.
chance.
I mean, we can't very well go into Falling Fire right now. We still got bounties on our heads.
What?
Oh yeah, we didn't tell you.
So the pot has been calling the kettle black the whole time. Granted, on very much different scales. I am not trying to compare our hands here, but still.
Oh, you've no idea.
Oh yeah, no, our bounty would be way larger than yours, technically. Kidnapping. You're a terrible person, but we own this guy. Quote, own. He's his own guy. Pointing at Joust. This
Hello.
thing. Person? You're definitely a person.
You
I mean,
see
we
Joust.
consider him a person.
You see Joust for a moment. He's like, I am a person.
Yes.
You are definitely a person.
It's that moment of just like look at the whip, like I'm a person. Like,
I mean, look. A freaking Gearforge walks out of Falling Fire and suddenly has, like, glowing Feywild shenanigans in his chest. And you tell me that thing is not alive? This thing's alive.
Either that or you need to get it checked out.
I mean, he does need to get it checked out, but
Just
I
not by
am
the people in Falling Fire, because the people in
Yes.
Falling Fire put a how much bounty on our heads again for being just near you, Joust?
For you, I think it was 35,000 each or something, and I was about
It's
to
lower than that. I think it's like
Something.
1,500
Yeah.
for us.
I mean, there's still definitely some added charges. I mean, we're conspiring with pirates as well.
Drana's eyes are sparkling because she's hearing about her own bounty.
Oh yeah, yours is probably going to be the highest now that you're queen, aren't you?
Yeah, about that. We need someone to spread the word anyway.
Oh God.
That might not be conducive to our travels.
No, but
Oh,
On a side note, Perez.
I'm sorry. I'm supposed to wave a head around in Falling Fire saying, on behalf of the Queen of Pirates, I am here to collect a bounty.
no.
On a side
No,
note,
you say
Perez,
you are-
It'd be very funny if you did, though.
You say you're a survivor of what happened.
And I just happened upon his head.
As a warning to others.
that seems like it's not going to work. Why don't we just keep heads? We'll figure something out eventually. Maybe we can catch up with your caravan and use an excuse to get into Falling Fire or something. I don't know. Also, Gallius, probably much more friendly to outsiders now. You can probably take this crew there.
I'm not saying it's not possible, but it would be very tricky to claim a bounty like.
It's going to be very tricky no matter what.
I mean, if you go in having someone disguise themselves,
I suppose it is better than someone who is not allegedly a criminal than someone who actually, in fact, has wanted posters.
Yeah.
I mean, you have so many illusions that you're so good at. I'm sure someone could hand one in.
You've not collected a
Hell,
bounty in Falling Fire
you
before.
no.
High contact bounties go through a very heavy screening process.
I could have let you know that, by the way. The administration alone is a hassle.
I still
Just
think we need to
stop
talk to
and
Slambo
wiping
about
the
this
rhino.
next time we see him. I'm sure we'll come in contact with him again. I feel like I want to get going towards Elias tonight.
But I want to go to bed.
You don't sleep.
Sleep
Oh.
in the cart?
We don't have
Oh,
a
right,
cart.
our cart's here!
Wait, our cart is here? We left it on the ship!
And now we have an animal to pull it!
Oh,
What's
shit,
the day?
what should we do?
At
Isn't
least,
the rhino gonna
at
disappear?
least under the minor effect of a conjure animals. Yeah, you identified the whip.
I did finish the identifying, yes.
It
took
is
me a
it is
minute.
it is a nice little homebrew thing called the Ringmaster's Whip.
Ah.
It acts as a +1 whip.
Hey,
And
I'm summing
Magic
dumb on
weapon,
all of a
let's
sudden,
go.
man. Hell yeah.
You may use an action to summon one circus animal, which is determined by a 1d10.
Hell yeah, brother.
This includes elephant, a tiger, rhinoceros, zebra, chimpanzee, crocodile, pythons, ostrich, camel, and bear.
All
Imagine a-
all pullable things for carts. Like,
Imagine
Sure.
a python fucking dragging a cart.
aw,
I
big ass
would feel so
python.
bad for it.
Yeah, I don't think that'll work too well.
No.
That's the day we have a Laffy just start pulling it. If we get the python.
The summon lasts for about an hour and can't be used again till dawn.
Right, once per day for an hour. Gotcha, cool.
We might have to buy some more.
I mean, rent them again?
Let's go find... Silverbeard's supposed to be around here somewhere, right?
Greybeard?
Yeah, Greybeard.
Right, Greybeard in the city. Right.
Oh yeah, we're pirates, by the way.
He already knows.
Yeah.
Not really.
What did give it away? The
the nicest-
3/4 hat, the sort of eye patch across one of your eyes.
Very friendly for a pirate.
I am just waiting
Yeah.
for them to say "ya."
Yar.
There you go.
Yar.
Thank you.
But yes, I guess we will all just be on our merry way. But yes, Beres, wonderful show, by the way. Very great. I give a thumbs up.
I
My
will,
only criticism, no children napping.
I will take the compliment how I can. Very awkwardly.
Finger guns.
The situation you're in is terrible, Boris, and I hope that in time, maybe with my help, we can help get you out of it.
I have a feeling that once I turn to Elias, it might be the end of me. But we have a long tour to go before we reach that point, so...
Send a message to me before you come back. If my group isn't subtle enough, you'll find us. Someone, a message runner, will find us.
We'll do what I can.
Wait a second. You probably have a wizard that does the magic talking spells, right? In my brain?
Fuck you, as you hear like the mage right with the swollen eye.
He's like magic fuck you spells. Fuck off.
Alaka, fuck off.
Absolutely fair.
And you were gonna kill that guy.
Give us, like, a month and a half notice when you're heading back to Elias.
A month and a...
We might be on the other side of the goddamn world.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I will
Just
do
put
what
that in
I
your
can.
Google Calendar.
I will do what I can
And-
with that.
And if I'm not dead from what I'm about to try in Elias, then I will come and help you survive. I survived under Gaia's foot. We can figure out how to survive under
Bayfoot.
Elias or whatever her name is.
Well, nepotism runs very thick in Elias, the country, Elias, the capital, and Queen Elias herself.
Oh, yeah, great. Very clever god names, of course. Fuck, I hate them.
So what happens when you have a god with an ego?
Man, I thought I was only going to hate one god with a passion for my entire life, but now I hate two. Wow, so easy. Okay, I'm going to start walking.
Start
You
rallying
see-
your bingo card up. You might hate them all by the end of your lifetime.
Ooh, maybe.
Hey, Luffy,
What's up?
Luffy,
What's
you
up?
want 3 gods to hate with a burning passion?
I already hate two. What difference does it make?
Keen, literally everything about him.
Listen,
I don't know who this is.
I don't know any of the gods, and I don't tend to care as I fall behind a lot.
Ron?
Oh, me?
Yep.
You were saying something.
Yeah, I was going to, and all I was going to say was, and you really are going to want to get that cannon actually looked at. It seems to be nearing the end of its life. Maybe it can make it through. Just be careful. You don't want to lose a goblin.
Well, so I did accidentally hit it with an ice ball.
Well, I suppose if Gallius is as friendly as they say now, we might be able to do some business there.
Yep.
Like, surprisingly friendly compared to how it was when we first arrived. There's still some pretty crazy people there, though, so just be careful. Oh, and don't mind the half-dead looking guys. They're normal. Friendly, even.
He just sort of
Yeah, don't freak out if you see people made of stone.
kind of just shrugs. We haven't discriminated
today,
yet.
And and if we're dead by the time you get back to Elias, just tell our story.
I was
Embellish heavily.
embellishing is what I do best.
Our battle in the circus tent lasted for, what, 3 hours, probably? Somehow none of us died, but so many of your armors went down. That's the story, yep.
As he sort of just like snaps his fingers, the animated armor sort of fall back into a line and stand statuesque, like suits of knightly armor, on display. And with that, you all begin to make your way out of the tent. The rhinoceros just following Joust in tow for the next hour or so.
I'll call him Ramby. Ramby the Rhino.
You're gonna have a whole plethora of animals to name after this one.
Greybeard's going to be able to get us to Elias very quickly. Sorry, my mind is all on business.
No, I know.
Holy
No.
fuck, the dumbass kidnapped my wife. What a fucking moron. I should have punched him more.
I'm gonna tell you by the way, if we go right to Elias right now, we are not gonna save your family. We need a plan.
We do.
We need an army.
We're not.
We're not bringing Gallius's army with us.
I'm not
We are going-
suggesting Gallius's army. We're going in against a god. We need some sort of backup.
We
It's
need
idiotic to go in alone.
to be clever, to take things slow. We need to get there quickly, but once we're there, we're not rushing. I'm not punching the first thing I see. From
We are
there, we
gonna-
just ask questions, because we could be any random traveler in Elias. Elias has
Yeah.
nothing against us. Unless, looking at Tora, does Elias have something against you? If secret
Far as I
backstory.
know.
See,
Far
we're
as I
fine.
know.
Also, you do know that the closer we get to Elias, the more zany shit the stuff like I do seems to happen.
We
We have
Joust.
literally an Eladrin right here. He can guide us through it. We'll be fine.
Okay.
and not
I'm
to
just-
mention, we've been traveling with you so far. You're a very good prelude.
I mean, I turned into a potted plant. I don't know what will happen if you all
And
You
turn
also
into a potted
exploded.
plant.
That was really weird. Yeah, that was also really weird. We're just gonna have to deal with it when we get there, like how we're gonna deal with rescuing my wife when we get there.
Don't worry, but I know if we figure out where everything is, but we need to be blended in. We cannot make a scene. We need to do a stealth mission. Stealth.
Yes, I agree.
So, you leave the tent with an entire history of the kidnappings and capturings and slave trade he has done over the years, as well as a whip.
This is not how I thought this session was gonna go. I thought this was gonna be fun.
Christmas! Or Circus. No. Everyone knows that behind every circus is a dark backstory.
Oh, okay.
What would y'all like to do next?
We
That
gotta find Silverbeard.
He should be still holed up with the docks.
yeah, we
Barely
did
just-
find the ship last time, so
How dare you? You're all my trophies now. Every single one of you. Every single one of you is my trophy.
Why did you have to go for my wife, you dick?
what? Because you want? Because you
don't want to know the answer to that.
Plot convenience.
Context. We need Clippers. We need context for this. Don't do
Um,
that.
Context. Brazen, are we not doing it anymore? Come on.
I rolled for it.
Oh, how horrible.
Could have
And the
been
bullet-
anyone.
I didn't care. No. That's true. When it's just a D4, it doesn't really hurt.
D4s don't hurt. Maximum emotional damage.
Right in the family.
So, are we taking the teleportation circle alongside the cart?
I don't think we could transport the cart on the circle.
That's what I was worried about.
We would have to go like us. Also, I don't think we could afford it. I'm just understanding the concept of monetary value.
That's a trick. That's a
Finally.
trick.
Wait.
Is it-
What do you mean we can't afford it? He's got a scholarship into the college, and they give us free teleportations through the embassy.
I don't know if it works the same with Elias. we'll have
He's
to
already
ask.
got the acceptance letter.
I mean, if it gets us in, it gets us in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can study and then we could just say we're going to study the magics of the Feywild.
Perfect
Simple as
excuse.
that.
I mean, I would be a pretty good reason to see what's going on with me.
You are the perfect excuse. Interesting. If we need one.
Yes, I
Sometimes
am.
just walking in as travelers is a normal enough thing.
Yes, I would be a pretty prized trophy.
Anyway,
Wow, Alafi, you are very tall today, by the way.
Joanna, are you ready to carry the cart up all the way upstairs?
Just climbing up the very narrow. Cue the moving montage where we have to like get under it, get under it, and go.
I swear, next time I see him, I'm gonna punch his face just instinctively. Kidnap my wife.
Oh,
Who
yeah,
does
no.
that? What a terrible person. Didn't have any choice, but still.
Technically slave trade, which isn't kidnapping.
Yes, there is a difference.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That makes it so much better.
You know, DM just
Even
has to
though-
clarify.
Oh, he would be an accessory to kidnapping.
The silver lining's made of slime, but it's still a silver lining.
That is true. One's a felony, one's not. But yes. Well, I mean, I guess we'll start looking around the docks, right?
You looking for Greybeard, or are you going to the embassy?
Suddenly, Slambo.
You guys say you want to teleport. Teleporting will definitely be faster, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
If it works out.
The only thing we're
Oh,
putting
it's probably closed. We'll have to do it tomorrow.
Yeah,
The
we all did get it slapped around a little bit.
If we take care of the moving of the cart tonight, then we won't have to worry about it in the morning. We just have to get up, get breakfast, and go.
I do like our carriage.
one major issue. If we run out of medicine for you, Alafi.
Yeah, I'll risk it to save my life.
It's gonna be a big concern.
What other choice do I have?
Well, imagine if you get to her and then you werewolf out and kill her.
You guys would stop me.
I don't know if we could.
Hell,
Raise
she
the
would
hand.
probably stop me.
Maybe she can't. Just
Sure, let her know in advance. Oh, by the way, wife. Yeah, I got infected with lycanthropy, so sorry if I happen to bite your head off.
She's dealt with worse. So,
Oh my god.
if we lived under Gaia,
I don't know who that is.
you cannot understand.
I do not.
Okay. Oh, you're a god.
I'm Mr. Gisantora, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
It's dumb jokes at a dumb time.
Yes. But either way, Alafi, we will at least find where she is and make sure she is alive, and then we will deal with that.
If she is alive and safe enough, that's good enough for me. I mostly just need to ask if my kids are safe.
Well, we want to
Because she can
probably
take
get her
care
out
of
there.
herself. Like, whatever they have that has her, quote, captured. If she was a slave under giants, and is now instead a slave under elves, I know what I would pick. Honestly, she's probably having a decent enough time, now that I think about it. But, regardless, need to make sure the kids are safe. And if we can
May I see
teleport...
that ledger?
Yeah, sure.
I just want to look through it, see what other names are in there. Just see if maybe any of them might ring a bell or not.
Yeah, you go through a ledger of just a long history of just the destinations he's gone to, the people and things he's taken from each of them.
I'm gonna peek over Payne's shoulder.
I'll let him look.
You're more focused on the names of people and the places they got them from, the people they might have gotten traded from. A lot of them are just strange, just no-name people you've never recognized before.
I mean, I'm sharing the ledger list with Tora. Does he recognize any?
He does.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
Tora.
Oh my god.
Written as Eladrin Tribute from the Autumn Court. Shiri Mukana.
Fuck me.
What?
That's my sister's name.
Wait, like, is she like shipping to or taken from?
It says offered in tribute.
Well, that's not good. So I guess 2 for that we're looking for. I'm still not sure.
When was this? How long ago was this?
Yeah. Same question.
This was at the beginning of the most recent tour here, so this is essentially a caravan's travel from essentially Dragonbloom to here, so not even 2 weeks.
Whoa,
Wait.
recent.
What?
She's in the
Hell.
caravan, probably?
Is she still?
This ledger confirms that this was a quick delivery since they were already in Elias.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so it was like
But
we
this
picked
was
them up
like
and
2
then
weeks ago.
The ledger
This happened,
confirms
right?
this as a tribute from the Autumn Court, so you can only imagine what sort of transport they did from the Feywild to Elias.
you know, phase shipped.
The
in and
circus
whatnot,
simply
plane-
acted as a middleman in this case.
Probably plane shipped in and then
Fascinating.
brought them. That's crazy.
Jor, do you want to go back and ask questions?
He's silent. He just turns and makes his way back.
I'm following him.
Oh, I better at least go find the cart then. Just starts walking to go look for the
Bro,
cart.
go find the car, get it ready, get it all set up. We'll meet you there.
Hey,
Yep.
hey, watch the tone, okay? Jeez. Payne says Tara's just looking rude. I'm right here. As he's like walking away.
It's like the most stressed I've ever seen Pain. More stressed than Tor is over that information.
Jazz is just like instinctively walking towards the docks. He has no idea what he's looking for.
Yeah, I'm with you, Joust. You coming with us, Dron, or you want to go with them?
I have a feeling you're going to need help lifting it again.
Yeah, probably.
That
Alrighty,
seems like
let's
a good
go.
idea. Cue Joust trying to lift it.
And
The pairing between Alafi and Drana is known as Stronk.
Drunk, yeah.
Yes.
and
My strength isn't even that high.
I mean, it doesn't need to be.
That's fair.
and with these 2 bombshells dropped, I believe this is where we're gonna end it.
No!
Ah, had to happen eventually.
God!
What a way to start the new year!
New year, new
Can't just
drama,
do that
new
to us.
trauma.
Kidnapped.
Let's go.
My goddamn. Oh, sorry. Slave trafficked my goddamn wife.
Nothing like
Offered
intrigue.
in tribute. What
No.
the fuck does that even mean?
Nothing.
And then I
Nothing
guess
brings a party
Tora's
together
sibling
like
was also-
slave trade.
Here I was like, oh, I'm gonna kill Barres, and then it's like, hold up. He didn't do it willingly. Okay, I can't kill him now.
All right,
God
guys.
damn it! I guess I can't kill him.
But I still want to punch him.
Thank
You
you
can
all.
punch him after.
Thank you all
Oh,
so
yeah,
much
I'm
for
going to.
joining us. I believe we are going to be back and brighter than ever with new travel plans to make for y'all.
Woo!
So until then, keep it sweet, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 I
Wow.
Fucking hell.